Hello people, welcome to Tottenham. I was about to promote my channel. Hello people, welcome to We Are Tottenham TV. That's better. It's the watch along. It's Spurs away to Wolves at the Molineux. It's a big game for us because it's the first game under Ange where we've got a depleted squad. It's a lunchtime kickoff as well with the first game of the weekend. And there's lots at stake for us because this is an opportunity for us to maybe show the rest of the league that we are capable without our so-called best players. Or, as some rivals have said, this is the demise of Tottenham. We're going to find out today. We are going to get the starting lineups up once I find out why I can't see it on the screen. Going to get the sound engineer Sammy to help me out here. Brains will be joining us shortly, guys, as well. He's just stuck in a bit of traffic. A bit of a last-minute switch round because Simon was meant to be doing it, but he's had a bit of a situation to deal with. Anyway, for everyone that's tuned in, smash a like, subscribe to the channel. The team lineup, if you haven't heard already, we've got Vicario in goal. Porro and Emerson Royale are the left and right back. We've got Ben Davies and Eric Dyer at centre-back. We're going to talk about that. We've also got Højbjerg starting, Bissouma and Sarr, and then it's Kulu, Johnson and Son. On the bench, we've got Donnelly, Donington, Phillips, Skip, Bentancur, Lo Celso, Veliz. The positives, our front three are all starting. I think they're the best front three we've probably got. Kulu, Son and Johnson. Bissouma and Pape Star, they both start again. They've been regulars throughout the season so far. A lot of us, I don't know about you, I thought that either Bentancur or Lo Celso would start to give us that creative spark that we will be lacking because Maddison isn't there, but he's gone for Højbjerg. I can only assume that he's going to play Højbjerg as a DM, Sarr more in the midfield, and Bissouma will be almost a midfield stroke attacking mid. I do think Bissouma will be pushed further higher up the pitch. We'll see how that works. I would have rather have seen Lo Celso or Bentancur start or Kulu come into the middle and put Brian Hill out wide. But okay, Ange's gone with this. But that defence, guys, I'm not going to lie. I'm worried. I am hugely concerned. Emerson and Porro both starting. Let's see. But Eric Dyer and Ben Davies both at centre-back, for me, is alarm bell central. Alarm bells are ringing in my head, people. I do not like that. I really wanted to see Ashley Phillips start today. Or Donington, one of the youngsters. But he's gone for experience, but he's also gone for two centre-backs that lack pace. We have no pace in that centre-back role. And with Højbjerg sitting just in front, there's no pace in front either. So if you think of the triangle, Davies, Dyer and Højbjerg as the centre defensive triangle, there's no pace there at all. Are we going to play a high line? Are we going to play high-risk football? We don't have the pace to deal with it. And also, technically, Dyer and Davies, are they good enough to play out from the back for a full game of football? You know, we've seen the rest of the team this year play brilliantly out from the back. Some wonderful passages of play, calm, composed. Dyer and Davies playing this football? It's Jose Mourinho, it's Conte all over again. I mean, oh my goodness me. Let's just pray that the attackers are so good today that they counterbalance whatever deficiencies we have at the back, because that's the only way I see us dealing with this. Look, I want to be positive about it. I want to be energised. I was optimistic yesterday when I was doing YouTube shows, but that was on the basis that both Dyer and Davies weren't starting, nor Højbjerg. Højbjerg, Dyer and Davies, for me, is panic stations. I'm saying it now, because if this goes wrong, I've called it. But on the positive, the front three, they're really good. Johnson, Kulu and Son, they would be my choice of our starting front three. I think they're the best front three we've got. I know Kulu divides opinion. I like Kulu. Bissouma and Sarr starting. They're top players as well. So it kind of feels like half the team, and Vicario, actually. Vicario is fantastic. Half the team and Vicario, we look good. But that defensive line, especially that central block, Whoa, buckle up. Wolves have gone with 4-4-2, or is it a 3-5-2? I can't quite tell, but it looks like a 3-5-2, which means they're going to overload the midfield. So looks like their manager's done his homework. He can smell blood here. He can see that we're vulnerable, and he's overloaded the midfield to create the overloads. And I can see them attacking us down the flanks a lot because they've got the pace, and we're vulnerable because we don't have any pace. Really wanted to see Ashley Phillips start today, guys, but it is what it is. So, just going to get any of your comments up before we kick off here. The teams are out. We're going to kick off any moment soon. Mixed bag of comments in the chat, guys. Some of you are saying that you're feeling confident. Others are saying they feel sick. Got a super chat here from Nate. Shout out to Wycoming, Michigan. Let's go Spurs. Big up Wycoming, Michigan, representing Tottenham in the US of A. Let me get my headphones on. There's the super chat up on the screen. Got it. So, referees Tim Robinson. You can bet there's going to be some VAR drama today. Players are swapping ends. That's actually very clever what Spurs have done, because I think the sun is in the eyes of us in the first half, and then the sun should be in the eyes of their goalie second half. I think that's what we've done. Yes, we have. Very clever from Spurs. Second half, the Wolves goalies, the sun will be in his eyes. There's a little bit of a delay because there's going to be a 1 minute silence or applause for Armistice Day. This is going to be a very interesting game, you know. Really interested to see how Spurs cope with these players. What's your thoughts, guys? What's your predictions? Let me know in the chat. I said it would be 3-2 today. I'm sticking with it, but I don't know who to. Kate, she says I've got splinters in my bum because I always sit on the fence, but I don't. It's just this one time. I'm not too sure. Big up, just a girl who loves Spurs. There's going to be a minute silence, so I think I should be silent as well for that minute. People are saying 3-1 Spurs, 2-1 Spurs, 2-2. Everyone's going for a Spurs win. Your confidence is outstanding. I'm not as confident as that, though, I have to be honest. All right, people, the minute silence is about to begin, so I'm just going to let them. I'm just going to go quiet for a minute whilst they show their respects. And it's live. Minute silence just been completed. Brains is in the studio, people. So Brains and I will be doing your commentary and match analysis as we go along. Two of the finest in the business, may I add. Not trying to butt my own bread. Well, I am actually. So, packed house at Molineux, first game of the Premier League weekend. All right, guys, we're about to kick off. Yes, Brains.
All right.
Good right, fella?
Good, good.
Have you seen the starting lineup? Yes.
Don't even talk to me about that.
Listen, we'll get Brains' views and opinions on the starting lineup whilst the game's just kicked off. I've given my opinion, Brains. What's your thoughts?
About Dyer and Davies.
Højbjerg at the back and
Wait.
Højbjerg in centre midfield as well.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So no Benson, Caller, Celso.
So, is it Basuma in the 10?
We don't know yet. We're going to try and figure it out. I think Basuma should be in the 10 based on what he's done, but...
Yeah, because he plays the 10 for his country, doesn't he? And he's pretty good. Some of his assists are silly, though. It looks like street ball to the max.
Are you surprised that Bentancur or Lo Celso never got a start?
A little bit surprised about Gio not getting in, but I think like the times that he's come on, he's been really...
But when's he come on in the Premier League?
He's come on in the Premier League, hasn't he?
I think he got a little cameo role and that was it.
It was it was just that Fulham game. I think a Fulham game you just throw out. I don't think you can really hold anything against.
That's what I mean. I don't think he's been given like a proper run out, a proper game, has he?
And you just never know whether it's because of his fitness or is it just, do you know what I mean? Is he not great in training or?
He seemed fine in pre-season.
Pre-season he was amazing.
Yeah.
I thought he was one of our best players in pre-season. And the thing is, that's kind of probably like kept him at the club, that performance in pre-season. And then he's just not getting a run out, you know?
Yeah.
I would have thought every time, Maddison has been carrying and then we've been taking Maddison off and not seeing Gio. How do you expect Gio to get in form then if he's not playing in game time,
This is why I'm surprised that Højbjerg got the nod, because he's not really had loads of game time either. Okay, he's had a bit more, but I just feel...
Go on, Johnson.
At least Lo Celso has some creativity in his passing.
Yeah. That's I can't believe that ball's got through.
Spurs have switched the ball to the other side. Luckily, Kulu's on the edge of the box. Oh, nice.
That's lovely.
Lay off. We're in the box. 1-0 Tottenham. Unbelievable. Brandon Johnson from the off.
Wow.
What a start from Spurs.
Wow. Dude, Kulu. That move has killed them dead.
Right. So, Brains, before kickoff, I said the one positive is that
you got the front line.
Our front three are fit. And I said, I know Kulu divides opinion, but I'm a big fan of Kulu. I see what he does. That pass there is what I'm talking about. Because how often have we not seen this season? Kulu gets in that area, but no one makes the overlapping run.
Yeah.
There's the overlapping run. Kulu fed off that when he was under Conte. We're not...
Look at this move. Watch this move here.
Like, yeah, but who made the run?
Overlap.
Who made the overlap? Was that Porro?
Pedro Porro got the assist, yeah.
Right. Is that not shades of Liverpool? Kulu, Porro in the box goal.
Yeah.
Brennan Johnson
and that is a great
gets in front of a sliding tackle as well.
What you never see from Richarlison. Where's he coming from? Back post, diagonal, run to the front post.
Of course, we find a way to dig out Richarlison.
That was only 3 minutes in. Poor guy's like lying up.
Oh, you watching Richarlison? Oh, you watch.
But dude, I honestly,
what a start!
As soon as I saw we were buying Brennan Johnson, I was like, he's gonna tear it up. He's just a great kid.
Do you know what?
He's got all the talent in the world.
I'll be honest with you. When we signed him, I was a bit apprehensive because I didn't know much.
Yeah.
But when he came on against Sheffield United, that first touch and goal that was offside, I thought, hold on, that's very Dele Alli-esque.
Yeah. He's got that. He's got, just like when he came on the other night. What game was it? Not the last one before, where he got the assist, where he like kind of, I hate to dig at Richarlison again, but
do it.
a week earlier, Richarlison, a ball comes over, same situation, and Richarlison plays it off his shoulder and gives the ball away, tries to do some Ronaldo flick off his back. The next week, Brennan Johnson, that situation, just an ugly, struggled header just to do the right thing, to put Maddison in, then he follows the run and gets the assist. But I think he's been unlucky not to score. Like, he has scored.
Mate, he was unlucky to get pulled off in the last game because of the red cards.
Yeah. That's it. See, this changes the complexion a bit, because you know that, like, if we get a couple of goals, we can maybe change things. Although I don't think Ange will. I think let's just go for 5.
Nah. It's all or nothing, right?
And look at Emerson right there.
Spurs passing the ball in that midfield area.
It's interesting how when you
Ben Davies.
When you play with the inverted fullback, sometimes it can look like a back three, because you have your 6 drops.
Well, it is. It is a back three.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good.
Oh, balls into the middle. Heung-min Son spreads it out wide. Spurs have got an overload on the 2-on-1. Johnson squares it edge of the box. Son switches the play. Spurs are doing really well at the start here. Kulu's got the ball out wide. He comes into the penalty box. What's he going to do? Plays it back out. Porro into the middle.
Lovely.
Spurs just keeping possession outside the box. Kulu keeps it on just.
Oh, he's kept it alive, though. Lovely.
Oh, well done, Spurs. Nice.
Look at this. Lovely little triangles.
The B team are cooking brains.
I love
the B team are cooking.
I didn't think that we would lose this, though. Because this is the stuff that you drill in training that just makes you super, super good. And, like, to be honest...
the way we play, right?
Yeah. So the reason I was, like, before that game against Chelsea, the reason I was... Oh, this is a lovely move as well. Until he does that.
Emerson Morale,
But, like, the reason I was, like, hopeful of something really magical happening this season was because I didn't think we were playing as good as we could. Because you could see...
Ange just said that as well. Ange just said that.
So I was thinking it was only going to get better, but then you think one... I even think one injury... People were saying, one injury and you're dead. I wasn't thinking that. I was thinking one injury... No, I think we're fine with one injury. 3, and then reds, it's like...
And suspensions on top,
that's a bit crazy.
It's like, rather than a gradual decline, it was just off a cliff.
Yeah. I honestly came into this game thinking we're going to lose this 3-0.
Well, I predicted 3-2, but I don't know which way, and I'm sticking with that.
I just love it.
But it's a brilliant start from Spurs. And we're on the front foot. This is great. It's a good start. Edge of the box, Basuma slips, and Wolves pump it long. Okay, First test for the defenders. Ben Davies.
Trouble.
Ben Davies got lucky there. He allowed the ball to bounce. He didn't know who was coming behind him.
Isn't that our worst case scenario?
That is the worry.
Those 2 defenders going, oh no.
Chuckle Brothers.
Yeah.
Kulu gets the ball out wide. He cuts inside again. Cross it, and it's easily blocked. To be honest, it wasn't the best of crosses, but
yeah, you're right. I've rated Kulu most of the season. It's just, he's been unlucky to not get. Oh, here's a counter attack there.
Wolves have got a break on the right-hand side, but they've slowed it right down. And poor pass forward.
Come on, lads.
Spurs clear the ball, playing out from the back under pressure. That was pretty worrying by Højbjerg. But you know what? That's the Ange way, guys. Get used to it. Keep possession of the ball, transition into attack. And here we go, long ball up to Son.
Oh, that's a foul.
Hold on a minute. Referee. Pape Sarr's won the head and got clattered to the ground.
Look at Pape Sarr. Look right through as a centre forward. Like, what's going on? So
shades of Tito Asprilla.
Yeah. So I wonder. So it looks like we've got
old school Newcastle strike.
Yeah. It looks like we've got well, no, actually, Basuma's dropped now. Højbjerg came out.
Sarr looks like he's playing the attacking role.
Yeah.
So Wolves come out on the wide edge of our box. Semedo's on the ball. Squares it. Another poor pass, but we've missed a tackle. Long range shot. Blocked
block
by Ben Davies.
Been hit in the face. That's good. The thing with Davies is, with the game in front of him, he's a good centre back. Do you know what I mean? If you don't, it's in behind is a problem. Obviously, lack of speed.
Anytime that pace is involved, he's no good.
I love that. Across the centre back. Brilliant. That's a centre forward finish, that.
Go on, Brennan Johnson.
Giving props to Maddison.
Brains, don't you think, though, it's players like Brennan that need to step up during this
Big
period
time,
now, though?
Big time. I think they can be so huge for us. Oh, lovely.
Heiberg intercepts the ball, and we play it down the middle. Spurs have got the ball some turns. What's he going to do? Beats a man, but that's a foul, referee. No.
Come on.
Too many touches from Son. Should have played it wide earlier.
Yeah.
But Spurs are the better team so far, but Wolves are dangerous on the break, and that's a really good bit of skill by the wide man of Wolves, who's just beaten 2 players, but then we forced him back. Good recovery defending.
Work from Brennan Johnson there, just to hustle with him. Slow him down. Yeah, it's not too bad so far. We do look a little vulnerable on the turn.
Dyer's been done there. And Wolves are in. That's way too easy. There's problems here. Deflected. Blocked and gone wide.
Blocked by Davies. Wiping Dyer's ass there.
Eric Dyer.
Just lunging
in no man's land.
Lunging in. Halfway line, lunging in.
Look, there's no pace there on the recovery.
But that's a great block by Davies. That's an absolute...
Yeah.
That could be back. That could be a far corner. It's a great block.
Good block by Davies.
Look at Vicario.
This is our worry, though. A team with pace that gets in behind. We don't have Van der Ven.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Dyer knows that. Why is he?
Do you think Vicario should play further off his line, knowing that, or is he risking being chipped?
I always think if we were going to play that high line, he'd have to play there. He'd have to play almost outside his box.
Spurs get a chance to break. Kulu wins the battle. Oh,
what? That's just hustle.
How is that a foul to anyone?
That's just hustle. It's his body. It's his upper body.
The Wolves player's on the ground because he fell.
Yeah, no. So I think I don't think Wolves will play. We won't play as high, and then I don't think.
Our wing backs are getting roasted. Free header, not free header. Sorry. Good cross into the box. Good defending by Spurs. Semedo hits one. Spurs blocking.
Keep going. Yes, well done, Højbjerg.
Oh man,
keep going.
Our defense is so vulnerable with pace. Anyone with pace is just beating us at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah, I could have. I mean, would you have gone with one senior and then one youth player like Phillips?
Well, Phillips has got pace.
Yeah.
And he's technically not bad at all. But then again, it's that case of, Ledley King, he started with us as a 19-year-old.
Yeah.
In the late 90s, and he turned out to be one of the best defenders we've ever had.
Yeah.
If you don't try, you don't know, right? And we know what Dyer and Davies are about. We know what they're going to do. I wanted Phillips today, Brains. I don't know about you. I wanted Phillips to start.
Well. I thought Phillips and either Dyer or Davies, but I'd say Phillips on the right side and Davies on the left would have been pretty solid.
We've got a super chat here from Hung Diddy. Would you rather have a go 1v1 with Romero after talking shit about him, mum, or be kidnapped and ransomed, go to Levy? I don't understand. Would you rather have to go one-on-one with Romero after talking shit about him, or be kidnapped and the ransom goes to Levy? So would you rather be in a 1v1 fight with Romero, or would you rather be kidnapped and the ransom money goes to Daniel Levy? I'm not gonna lie, that's a strange.
Romero.
That's a strange super chat. I'm not gonna lie.
That's a very strange. Why am I even thinking about that? I'm like envisioning being
eaten by Romero. Give Levy money. You'd probably take a hit from Romero, right?
I'd probably take a beating from Romero.
I'd probably take a beating from Romero. Yeah.
Yeah. Why would I be dissing Romero's mom? Like I got a fucking death wish.
Why would we be talking about this at 1-0 up? Because Wolves away.
You're paying for the super chat. You know what I mean?
Hung Diddy, thank you.
For puzzling us.
Just chucking a curveball though.
Yeah, no, I would have went with I would have. It would either. I would have just. There's an argument for having Dorrington and Phillips, but the problem with that is that
too much youth.
Too youth. Yeah, it's like there's not enough.
You need one experienced head.
Yeah. Oh,
Spurs play out from the back again. Star. Here comes a counter attack. Kulusevski gets the ball, and Spurs just keeping the ball. Ben Dave, who's that going forward? And Kulu's broken away. Spurs are in here. Can we get someone in the box? Kulusevski is 4-on-4. Find the pass. Oh, Kulu!
just a little earlier.
Oh, man.
Sarr made a great run there as well.
To be fair, Pape Sarr would have probably hit Rosette.
Yeah.
He's got a knack
over the
of
bar.
smashing it over the bar, but you'd rather see him try than not.
But this is what people don't understand about Kulu. He breaks that move down at the back, and then he's up there. You know, he does so much work.
I think Kulu's a good player.
Yeah.
I think because, do you know what it is, Brains? You know when we first signed him, he was scoring quite a few goals.
Yeah,
I think because he doesn't score as much, people now say that, oh, he's not the same player. But I think he's a different player in this type of system.
Yeah.
Like, he's very good at keeping the ball and holding it up, linking up the play.
Emerson, please.
I do have to say that final pass, though. There. Oh, brilliant skill by Chicken Royale.
Oh, he's still...
Spurs
Lovely
now,
work.
they've got a break going forward, and again, another pass forward that was
I love that Poro's trying to do those balls, though, through the lines there.
inaccurate. So it's a very interesting game so far. When Spurs are on the ball, we look like a real possession-based threat.
Oh, love
But when
the
Wolves
passes.
counter-attack, we look like we could at any moment do something silly. But
Yeah.
it
gonna be
literally
an
is.
heavy one.
It is really possession-based versus counter-attack here.
Yeah. Look at... Oh, if that pass worked.
Wolves win the ball in the midfield. Basuma losing possession of the ball. Wolves have the ball out wide on the left flank. And through ball in. Dyer's caught again.
Again.
Eric
No.
Dyer recovers. Oh no! Wolves have got it in the box.
Yeah.
Very close and
lovely
compact.
from Basuma.
Good tackle from Basuma. That's the second time Eric Dyer's been caught now.
Yeah, he's just...
No pace.
Anyone with a bit of a...
In
leg
comes another
span.
ball down the wing and it deflects off for a corner to Wolves. Poro coming off his chest.
Anyone with a little bit of a leg span is just going to murder Dyer. Look at what Dyer... Like, I hate watching him. Then he's the guy who plays them on. He's calling everyone up, and then he drops back deeper than everyone.
I know.
He is a nightmare to watch try play that offside.
I know. I know.
The other night, like, he was on the halfway lane trying to play that. It's like you have to give 5 yards inside your half because you have to give space to run them offside. He can't be offside in his own half.
It's just no. There's no game intelligence with him, is there?
Oh my god.
He's not an intelligent football player.
It was funny because I saw one angle. He's like this, and he's like kept telling the player. I think it was Poro in front of him. He's going like that, but behind him, he's playing two guys on side. It's like you can't tell anyone.
It's like you do your job, and I'll just
like,
forget
"You're
what I've got to
playing
do.
them on side."
I'll forget my job, right? I know.
He just doesn't have the awareness.
Do you know what, Brains? He's not that leader, captain
No.
material. He doesn't have that awareness
Yeah.
to know what to do. Like prime Toby and Jan, they read everything.
Yeah, he doesn't. For me, he doesn't really have the peripheral vision of to be like a world class centre back, or even just a good one. I'm saying world class. I'd take if he was average.
The fact his contract ends in 6 months and we're forced to play him kind of sums it up for me. He's not part of the plan. He's
Yeah.
only here because he refuses to leave. So we've got to pay him until the contract runs out.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
And you knew we were going to get at some point we were going to be in this situation.
So we're not playing a high line on the halfway line like the other night, which is good to see.
Yeah.
Not that I was against. By the way, were you against it or not? I was for it.
I was. It's one of those like I respected it so much because it's
Yeah.
like I get that even if he's going, look, we can lose this game. It doesn't matter. I'm not taking a step back in our mentality. You know what I mean?
To attack, right?
Yeah. Like I
Yeah.
don't want us to feel we've got a bit of
Oh, what a bit of skill from the Wolves players, just beating 3 Spurs players.
And
This is a
we're now
fantastic
dead.
run. And the through ball just behind the player. It let it all down.
Brilliant from Davies.
If that was a better pass, we would have been in big trouble. I don't know what play that was for Wolves, but literally his skill
That
was
move was
sublime.
amazing. Yeah.
Did a
Is that
360
Gomez?
spin on the ball, cut outside, cut inside, left 3 men for dead.
Oh my God, Emerson's been done.
Shades of
This
Ginola.
is easy. Yeah. But props to Davies. He's watching the ball. That's a foul. He's watching the ball. He's understanding where the shot's
Defensively
coming from.
wise,
Yeah.
defending wise, Davies has had a good start to the game.
Yeah.
He's had a good start.
Because
To the game.
he just at least understands his area and just like getting in the line of the ball.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the other night is like I loved what it was saying.
Oh, come on, Sar. This is the second time you've lost possession.
Keep that ball. Keep that ball.
Just keep moving the ball.
But yeah, I just thought after maybe the first few times of seeing how bad we were, like even though sometimes they were just bad, like their front line was too hasty. But as soon as their deeper players started running the line,
Yeah.
it was like, okay, maybe we should just try something else.
But would we have created the chances we did if we
No, I
did
don't
something
think
else?
so, no. But what I like to see is space. But the problem is when you got 9 players, you're the people who's going to get.
Would you have trusted us
exposed.
being defensive with Dyer, Emerson Royale, and Højbjerg in the back line?
It would have been a matter of time. But then
That's what I felt.
Yeah, I just wonder.
Porro's gone down.
That doesn't look good.
Is he acting? Or is it bad?
That's the thing. You can never tell. Are they trying to get a player?
I think he's an actor. He's acting. He's acting.
You can see
he's
how
acting.
he's already like it's magically healed already. Oh, he's definitely.
He's taking his boot off with the studs.
And those are
Yeah, that stings.
nasty,
That stings.
especially in the
Yeah, he's caught his boot and it's come off.
right down
The back's come off.
The inside. That's so soft. That part inside.
It's like Achilles heel area, isn't it?
Yeah. It's horrible, man.
Little bit of a pansy scream there. Was it needed? The scream?
See, now he's gone back to.
Was the scream needed? Doesn't matter.
Are they going to look at that?
Now, if this was Spurs, potential dangerous foul, right?
I mean, what was your thoughts on Romero? I thought he should have been sent off for the first one. Even though it was
But that wasn't given, right?
Petulant, not violent. Like, what? What does that mean?
He's kicked out a player, and then they're going to decide what kind of emotion was attached
I'm
to the
only being
kick.
petulant.
It was a lethargic kick.
Yeah.
Not enough effort went into it.
Where do they make? Where do these weird little abbreviations come from?
It's absolute bollocks, right? It's nonsense.
I generally-
Either you've kicked the man or you haven't.
Yeah. I
Right,
thought,
come on.
I thought that was more of a reason for some sort of red.
Yeah,
than their
yeah.
own, you know.
Beckham did worse and got a red card in the World Cup.
Yeah.
Beckham did worse
Well,
on
I thought
Simeone.
Beckham's was softer.
That's what I mean.
You know, you just
Sorry,
like,
beg
little
your pardon.
flick.
Beckham did less of a bad
it was
kick.
a little flick. Yeah, his one was actually like it wasn't hard, but it was a kick down the back.
It was intent.
Yeah,
He meant to give him a bit of a wallop.
yeah. It's aggression and kind of trying to hurt the guy after, you know. Yeah. So as soon as that happened, I thought, man, oh my god.
We've lost possession of the ball.
Oh, that's a
Luckily,
good
we
touch
got
from-
away with it.
That's a good touch from Dyer.
Who lost the ball there? Was that
I think it was
Højbjerg?
Højbjerg, yeah.
Right, Brains, I was saying, my concern with Dyer and Davies at the back isn't just them two. You've then put Højbjerg in front of them as the defensive three. You can't have Højbjerg, Davies and Dyer.
Yeah.
Surely
Yeah.
Basuma or Sar goes there with a bit of pace, a bit of something about them.
That's the one thing I would have said is I would have put Sar because he's got the big leg span. He's got a bit of pace.
And he can break up the plate.
Yeah, and he's good one-touch play as well. But yeah, you're right. I mean, I don't know. It was like
Those three as a defensive triangle, for me, I don't like.
yeah.
There's too many error-prone players
This is
there.
the problem here. I think that might be offside.
Ball over the top. Is it onside? Is it
I think
offside?
it's offside. I think it's offside.
The referee, was he
That's well
pulled
done,
down?
Davies.
No offside and no foul. And Ben Davies, you've got to pass the ball there.
Oh, lovely.
Spurs been possession out wide.
Switched.
Brains, you see like when Ben Davies got the ball down the middle there,
Yeah.
you don't need to take 4 touches,
No,
just
of
release
course
it.
not. No,
right?
just pass early.
Yeah.
Because he's running into like 3 players. This is nice. Keep moving the triangle.
That's the only way I see us losing possession at the moment because they're not pressing us. They're deep.
yeah.
Poor pass from Porro.
I mean,
Spurs being a bit sloppy with their passing here.
We-
They need to up their game.
we should have been punished here. There's been opportunities for them. We've had a bit of a good defending, bit of opportunistic stuff.
If we do that against Villa, they will punish us.
God, yeah.
They've got the players.
Got to keep the. I don't want to see us lose.
So here comes Højbjerg down the wing of all places, squares it to the
that's a
middle.
nice
Hyun-Min
pass.
Son receives on the turn, spreads the play to the middle. Emerson to Saw out wide
get
to Brennan
Brennan Johnson
Johnson.
more on
Spurs
the
have got
ball.
possession outside the box. Nice passing football here from Spurs. Where can we go with it? Just keep possession for a bit.
Yeah.
Can't find a way through.
That's what you want us to do. Just dominate the ball, get more confident on it.
This game is very much 50-50. I know we're 1-0 up, but it's definitely a 50-50
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
Wolves have
You
come
could
back
see,
into it.
You could see they could carve us open. Like a one ball through over the top. If they're a little bit more clinical, we'd be 2-1 down here. That's a great pass inside. And that's a dreadful pass.
Who was that?
Højbjerg.
Ben Davies.
That's Højbjerg
Højbjerg.
again. Seen a couple of mistakes from Højbjerg already. Just
This is why
for a pro like him,
I don't
it's
get
like,
why Benton caught
Oh
all
my
the cells. So,
God.
oh my God.
Basuma's having a.
Basuma slipped on the ball.
It's like why
And then
is-
Wolves
why
have given
is-
it away.
why is-
Wolves are just as bad.
Why is Sarr the composed
Long ball out wide
pro?
to Brennan Johnson.
Oh, go on,
Spurs are in
Brennan.
here. As we push up, have we got the numbers? Not yet. Ball goes back. Edge of the box. Son's got the ball now. Saar.
Lovely movement from Son. Look at the
Emerson
ball inside.
Royale. This is why I don't get why Lo Celso or Bentancur didn't play, because they are good on the ball.
Yeah. Well, Bentancur, he has that 50%. You know, even though he's not played bad, he's just, you can see he's like not him. You know, he's not himself.
Surely he'll come on, though.
Oh, yeah.
At some point. He has
You
to.
just want him to keep getting more and more minutes as he plays until he gets in his stride. If he can hit his stride by January, that would be huge for us.
He's going to have to. We've got Basuma and Saar going to the AFCON.
Emerson, Højbjerg and Basuma have been very sloppy on the ball.
Who's that, sorry?
Emerson, Højbjerg and Basuma.
Yeah.
It's like, it's weird that Sarr ends up looking like the more established pro. Sometimes it's like, he's the young kid.
He's been silently good this season. He's been a bit under
Yeah.
the radar, but he's been really good for Spurs.
Very consistent performances.
If he could just learn to strike a ball as well, he'd be some player, you know that.
Yeah.
He could potentially, that is a dangerous tackle by
That's
Porro.
quite dangerous. I wouldn't be... If that's not a yellow... Was that a yellow?
Nah. I think he's evened it out because the one
he
on
got
him
one
wasn't
on him,
given.
yeah. This is a good place. Close all the lines.
26 minutes gone. Spurs 1, Wolves 0. Wolves win
Dyer,
possession.
don't get sucked into this. Fall.
High midfield, but Spurs get everyone back. We've got everyone behind the ball, so
Out of the place Dyer is now.
cross goes in.
That's
It's a
dreadful.
terrible cross.
Unbelievably
My
dreadful.
God, what a shocking cross by Wolves.
They've got some players who are like really tidy with their movement, couple of nutmegs here and there, but their final delivery is just without Neto. Their final delivery is dreadful.
Dave says Dyer and Hobby have done nothing wrong. Yes, they have. Look
Wow.
at the way Dyer's been caught out of possession, and look
Yeah.
at the way Højbjerg's misplaced passes.
Yeah, absolutely.
The best defender right now for us is Ben Davies.
Yeah, Ben Davies by a
Ben
long
Davies.
way.
All day long.
Yeah, we could be definitely 2-1 down here without Ben Davies.
And we're being a little bit kind to Basuma here because he's not having a good game.
No, Basuma has not had a good game at all. What has happened since that red card? He's just not come back.
Do you think he's just worried about getting another one and being suspended?
Yeah.
So he's playing within himself. But then he's going to get it at some point.
Well, they say like
Spurs playing up from the back. No panic. No panic. I like it, Tottenham.
good, well played.
That's a
Brent.
foul. Well played,
Lovely.
Tottenham.
Well drawn. That's a great foul.
Don't you love the way that we stay calm when we get pressed?
And it comes from your goalkeeper staying calm. You
Yeah.
know? If
Yeah,
your
yeah.
goalkeeper's like, oh, and the ball spins up, you know, then everyone's going, oh God, he's not got control. You know? What happened here?
So he's pushed to the ground, lands on him.
Oh, he's just kind of like, it's been an accidental bump of heads. Yeah. Honestly, I can't say how impressed I am with Vicario. What an absolute beast of a keeper. Not just all the saves, but it's like, you know, he just is so calm on the ball. Oh, come on, lads. Come on,
Spurs
lads.
losing
that's a
possession.
lovely
Nice.
that is beautiful from Porro.
Spurs going forward now.
Come on.
Kulusevski's on the ball. What's he going to do? We've
Come
got
on.
5 on 6 here. We haven't really got the
Love
numbers.
from Kulu. Keep
Ball
going.
goes
keep going,
forward to
keep going.
Kulu. Didn't quite read the game. Kulu's won it
Still got
back,
though.
has he?
Still got it. Oh,
Ref!
that's a foul. Ref, come on. What?
The ref is just staring at it. Is he giving it or not?
No.
He's looking at the assistant. What's happened here? So the ref's looking at the assistant's looking at the ref, and between them, no one's made a decision.
This is the problem with VAR. No one wants to make a decision.
What happened here? Let's have a look. Here's a replay. It It's a dive.
It's a dive.
It's a dive and a half. My God, Højbjerg. Højbjerg, what are you doing?
I'm just laughing.
I don't think he knows what it is. Do you know what? Højbjerg should be booked for that.
Yeah.
What the hell is he doing?
Just stay on your feet, man.
Why? Why dive?
You had the control of the ball. It's just stupid.
I don't get when people do it. And in that area's not even threatening.
I know.
In the box, okay, maybe there's an argument.
I hate when they do that. Like the one that Basuma did as well. It was like, if you keep going, you can score.
See, that's the most annoying thing.
So
If you actually
annoying.
keep on your feet, there's a chance to create something. Spurs trying to play out from the back again. Wolves beginning to press us a bit
Yeah.
more, but they've given away another foul, and it is a
Honestly,
foul.
If I was a manager, I would manage like this. I'd be like, look, I don't want to see one of my players rushing a ref after a decision's been made. He can never change the decision. If
Yeah.
you've got a red card, if you've made it...
Oh, Spurs have broken in. Brendan Johnson squares across the box, but the pass wasn't good enough, and he went straight into the hands of Sarr,
He's
the
not
goalkeeper.
left-footed, is he? Brennan.
No, he's right.
So that's not bad for a left foot. It's just...
Yeah.
You try to bend it in. It's a tough one to do.
Wolves kick up the line, and they've well done Emerson Royale and Pape Sarr.
Yeah, not bad.
They've delayed them from the counter-attack, but here come Wolves. They've switched the play to the left-hand side.
Look at the work rate from Kulu there getting back as well. He's such a great player.
You know, he's covered more ground in the Premier League than any other player.
Not surprising at all. Go on, win that. Oh.
Ooh. Wolves getting a few passes together here. Get up. Referee!
That's off the ball,
What
that.
is that? And he's giving it to them.
That's off the ball. I mean,
Hold on a minute.
Johnson did kind of leave one on him a little bit. He kind of pushed him on the back, and then he turned and kicked him. Watch, you'll see this. Like, Johnson just pushes him over, and then he, like... Yeah, they're both at it.
Yeah, handbags.
Yeah.
Handbags.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so I, if I was managing, I would be like, no one goes to the ref after a decision. Because if your team, if you become known, it's like tactically, if you become known in your league as the team that never complains, refs start to look favourably on you.
See, this is why I like the fact that Ange, in his press conference, said we need to get off the referees' backs.
Yeah, yeah. Because then when they come into games against us, they'll know like, oh, this team aren't the ones who are always moaning about things.
Exactly. And Kulu's away now down the
Oh, this
wing.
is good. Come on, Kulu.
What's he going to do? Is there a forward pass available?
He's gonna
He
take
beats
both
the
of them
man
on.
and loses possession of the ball a bit too much.
That was it.
He got
Uphill
sandwiched.
struggle. But keep going, keep going.
Tottenham have had 69% of the possession in this game, and that's without Romero, Van der Van, Udogie and Maddison. That is pretty impressive stats from a team that is depleted, people.
Yeah, that's not bad. I'm very, very surprised.
And with Højbjerg in the middle as well.
Yeah.
What a ball out wide that
Great
is.
ball.
Wolves have got the ball out on the
That's the problem,
flank,
mate.
squares the edge
Oh,
of the box,
it's been
poor
behind
pass
him.
again.
Oh,
Why aren't we...
read the ball?
We've just about got to that. Again,
sorry.
we seem to misread.
Ah, lovely work. Well, huh?
Wolves are trying to square the ball back, but when it goes wrong, we're very late to react to it.
Like, how did
And they're picking up the second ball.
how did Emerson not see that?
I don't know. Just slow.
And Emerson on that left side is so inside. That's a ball down the wing, and he's inside. He's inverted when the ball's going down the wing.
Wolves have got the ball, edge of the box. They've come wide across the goal. What a save! Again, Vicario comes to the rescue for Spurs in
Saving
yet
us.
another game.
Wow. Emerson is struggling on that side.
Emerson's having a nightmare.
Yeah. That is going back post. That's going in.
And do you know what, Reigns? He's flicked it not just away from the goal, but away from the oncoming striker.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a really good save. Really good save. 33 minutes gone. Wolves have a corner and it comes.
Come on.
It's gone to the back post. Wolves pick up the second ball. It's on the right-hand flank and it comes again. Vicario jumps, catches it
Lovely.
with ease.
Isn't it amazing to like know when a ball is not the greatest cross that your goalkeeper's got it handled?
Oh, Højbjerg, what have you done? The ball got thrown to Højbjerg and he just didn't know what was going on. To be fair, He's thrown it where the sun is, and the sun's probably in
Yeah.
his eyes as well when he turned to look. Sorry, Brains, what were you saying?
Just saying, like when the ball comes over, isn't
Yeah.
it great to feel like our keeper's got that?
Yes.
You know.
Where Lloris wouldn't come off his line.
Look how much space this side's got. Like.
They're really attacking us on that right-hand side. We've got no answer.
Johnson's having to double up with him as well.
Switches to the left now. Porro goes out to the ball. Wolves are just
Don't dive in.
having a lot more of the possession in the last 3-4 minutes.
Stand them up.
That one goal that we're clinging on to so far. In comes the ball, cleared by Emerson Royale. Pape Sarr keeps slipping.
Stay on your feet.
Is he wearing the right boots?
Oh, lovely from Brennan.
Brennan Johnson's got the ball. Where's he going to go? He's being harried. He's been hustled. He's been pushed. And it goes off. How is that a corner? He deliberately let it go off.
No, I think he. I thought.
Where?
Yeah, that's his touch.
Oh,
there.
yeah. You're right. You're right.
I think he should have tried to. Oh, no, it would have been risky to backheel it.
I don't know what Brennan Johnson was doing there.
Yeah.
It is a corner.
Wow, there wasn't exactly like a centre back coming to help him with a pass inside. You know what I mean? Watch Dawson here. He's good with the head. Good.
Cleared by Basuma with the header near post. Wasn't a good corner, to be fair. They get it back out on the wing again, and it goes back in, but blocked by Porro. Porro's come over to this side. I'm wondering if him and Emerson have switched flanks. No, they haven't.
I mean,
Something needs to be done on our
the left. It's
on our
just-
left, because Emerson Morale is getting rinsed,
Yeah,
and they're targeting him as well now.
yeah. And some moments he inverts too early. It's like, you're just
What are you
creating the ball over the
doing?
top.
No.
Would you bring on Phillips and put Davies out on, or is Davies just too
Davies
strong
got
right
no
now?
pace. The Wolves wingers have got pace. This is the problem. Emerson's got pace, but he can't really defend.
Yeah.
Whereas Davies can defend, but he hasn't got
Kinda
pace.
need to- yeah, you need.
What do you
both.
do?
But you can see, like, this side is just very.
Last
easy for
5-10
them.
minutes, Wolves have been on top, but they haven't penetrated though. They haven't penetrated. I have to say they haven't.
Yep,
They haven't
yep.
created a chance where you said,
Close
"Oh
that.
wow!" Other than that half chance that Vicario saved, then they've got the ball edge of the box.
Flat-footed.
Wolves
Basuma's
probing,
not looking good,
probing.
man.
They're in.
Oh my God,
Wolves are in here. Again, blocked by Vicario, but it's offside. It's offside. Doesn't matter.
I mean, Vicario didn't know that. Yeah, they got that one right, but yeah, it's a bad finish as well.
Do you know what? We're going to concede like this. It's a
Yeah.
matter of time. We need to sucker punch him with a second goal. He's off by about 2-3 meters. Jesus, that's Richarlison settings.
Yeah. Just like standing offside and then makes the run.
Just so annoying. He's a good manager, Gary O'Neill. You know?
Yeah, no, he is good, yeah.
Bournemouth must be kicking themselves, not keeping him. I tell you.
I can't believe they let him go. And I'm surprised that
Spurs have created very little in the last 10 minutes here, maybe last 15.
Are you seeing anything like, you know, the way we play, it is a little bit tough to keep it up for a whole half, you know, to dominate and pass
I
and move
think
the ball.
I think when we do break, we're not getting enough numbers up the pitch quick enough.
Yeah.
And defensively, we're not too bad.
Yeah.
All right, the wide area is okay, but in the middle, we've not really had too much of an issue for a while.
Yeah. You feel like they know that they can just go over the top and... Oh, Dan Davies. Don't do that. Just clear the ball.
Ben Davies wins a free kick for Spurs. Spurs have got the ball
This is
at centre back. Basuma wide.
Højbjerg has a person the other side of him to go forward. He just goes
And
back.
here we go. Ball goes into the middle. We've actually played that quite well. Basuma.
Keep moving forward.
Ben Davies wide to Pape Sarr. Pape Sarr. Too many. Don't delay on the ball. Play it early.
One touch.
Spurs just being a little bit slow to passing.
Yeah, and that's one of the biggest problems of having people like Højbjerg at the back as well with those two.
Wolves beginning to press a bit higher up the pitch
Slow.
now. They're pushing us into forcing the error, but we've kept possession and we've lost possession with a ball that was astray. And the Wolves players through. Ben Davies, good defending.
Yeah, that's good.
Offside.
Good defending though as well from Ben Davies using his body.
Solid shoulder barge that.
But it's just, that's how easy it is, isn't it?
I've noticed Pape.
It wasn't offside.
Whenever we get the ball in that wide area, we're trying to feed it into the middle, but the pass is always misplaced.
Yeah.
I think maybe the midfield play needs to come a bit shorter to receive.
Yeah.
Brennan Johnson's got the ball.
On the ball more as well.
Yeah.
Come on, lads.
Okay, 5 minutes to go to half. Spurs 1-0 up.
This is where we want to be in. I need to see Basuma get more into the game, man. Show for the ball more.
Yeah, he's not.
Inside now.
Do you think he's been told to stay a bit deeper this game, or do you think naturally he's just done that?
I mean,
because I know people I've been doing a bit of YouTube this week, and a lot of fans have been saying Basuma's been missing the last couple of games.
Yeah, no, he has. I just feel he hasn't come back. He's like shell of himself. Sometimes he stands flat-footed. He's less press resistant. He passes the ball away. That's a
Spurs nice
ball
1-2.
Inside.
And we're through here. Son's got the ball. We're in the final third. Switches it wide to Pape Son. It's that pass again. It's that pass. That pass that we kind of invert. It's just not accurate, or the weight is wrong.
Yeah.
We need to sort that pass out. Spurs with the ball back. Pape
Sarr
Sarr's on the ball. He's fouled. Surely, ref, no. Free kick to Tottenham. Well done, Pape Sarr.
Yeah, Pape Sarr I think he's been one of our players of the game so far. Pape Sarr and Kulu.
But you know what? There's no excuse for that pass from Son not to get to the player.
Yeah.
It's like there's not enough weight on the pass, but that's happened a lot in this game from a lot of players have done that.
The good thing about having Sarr in the more advanced role is he does have strength like that. He can draw fouls. I just want to see him have more confidence to get on the ball more then, and move it around.
Who's that? Sarr?
Sarr, yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree. Brains, do you know, I think in 2 or 3 years, he's going to be a cracking player.
Oh, yeah.
If he keeps developing the way he's going. Spurs win it back.
He's got so many good attributes. For
Switching the play.
That's well done. All right, Basuma, get on the ball.
Basuma forward. Emerson Royale back to Basuma. Basuma turns to who's that? Ben Davies. Switches it to Eric Dyer. Eric Dyer's looking for a pass. Where'd he go? Højbjerg, one touch to Kulu. He's got 2 men on him. Forwards it to Højbjerg, but Højbjerg didn't read the run.
No.
Just standing there thinking that the pass is just going to find itself.
Yeah.
You could see
the triangle is there.
Bring on Bentancur.
Yeah.
Bring on Lo Celso.
Because I think
Semedo's beaten Royale. Emerson Royale, good recovery though.
That's great.
I have to say he recovered well.
Great recovery.
Compliments to him. I'll praise him when he gets it right, and he did really well there. Really well.
Go on, let's go. This is a good.
The ball's gone forward. Pape Sarr, we're in behind. We've got 2 in the middle. Can we find a cross?
Go on, Sarr.
No, Max Kilman's on top of him. Sarr, head up. Plays it back to
strong work.
Emerson Royale.
Go on. Inside. Look at the inside. 2 inside.
He didn't even check his shoulder.
This is so... Okay, look. Turn it. Switch it now.
It's just all a bit too slow.
Yeah.
Got to speed it up.
Okay,
there we go. Turn and go.
Now there's a chance.
Porro, look up.
That's a
well
great
done.
pass out. Keep going.
Kulu, wrong pass. Wrong pass.
Very wrong.
He's marked.
Yeah. There's no way he was going to get to there. Porro continued his run. A little chip over the top. Yeah, but I think with Sarr, he's just the one player you can't drop from this team. He just has too much good involvement in the game.
When I went down to Spurs, they said to me the reason that they pick him a lot is because he's got the best engine in the team.
Yeah,
his work rate is he can get up and down. Cause you know the midfielders do the most work.
Yeah,
he's got the best capacity to do it.
And he strikes me as someone that you just tell him what to do.
Oh, Spurs have won it back.
Can keep that in.
Oh, sloppy pass. That's the second time, Brennan Johnson.
Yeah, thought that was a little bit tough. I think he wanted to keep it alive in an attacking way, but maybe he should have went back to Davies.
That's what I was thinking. Go back down the line.
Yeah. Ball's moving.
Tottenham Hotspur haven't had a shot since the 3rd minute when we scored.
That's what I mean about
We've had no shots other than the one we've taken.
starting really well.
That's what
and
you
then-
call clinical.
That's a nice spin. The silver lining.
Yeah, that's pretty poor.
But I think
That is very poor, actually.
That's us recently. Is 10, 15 minutes at the start going hard.
Yeah, that is pretty poor.
Oh,
But
how's he got that?
But are we expecting too much? Emerson Royale, is he going to get back? Don't slide! Oh, you idiot!
Possibly. That's if it's not.
You idiot!
Definitely a yellow.
I said don't slide. He was never going to get that.
In there.
Oh, he's on a yellow now.
I think he's got.
He's got to pull him. He's got to pull him. He can't last the game.
Just stay up. Just stay up.
What are you thinking, man? He's a yard ahead of you. Look at that.
Emerson, come on, man. He's got the run on you. Cut off his run. Pull your angle straighter and just stay up.
Listen, it didn't go to VAR. As long as it doesn't go to VAR. Jesus Christ, man. What was that rubbish? So Spurs have had most possession. Wolves have had 6 shots. We've had 1, both 1 on target. They've had 4 block shots. Our passing accuracy is better than theirs, believe it or not. Do you know we've had 90% passing accuracy?
Wow, that's not bad.
It doesn't look like that to me.
Yeah.
90%.
You gotta watch Dawson here. I hate that guy. Always pops up with a header. And
We've won 75% of our aerial duels to the Spurs. The stats say we've outperformed them a lot, but watching this game, it doesn't feel that way.
The last 10 or so minutes, if you look at the shots they've had that Vicario saved,
Yeah,
this could easily be
2-1.
2-1 to them. Just need to see this half out though. See the half.
Thing is, if we were to win 1-0, everyone would say, lucky Tottenham, lucky. Oh, they've squared edge of the box. In comes a long range shot.
Yeah.
Deflected. Well played, Wolves. Good set piece that was.
Yeah.
No one saw that one coming. But the shot was poor.
Nori looking like a low-key Sammy there.
Downgrade.
Eight Nori stealing your vibe. Yeah.
Okay, we've got 3 more minutes. 4 minutes of added on time. Where we've got 5 minutes, I don't know, but we've got it.
Yeah.
In comes another corner. Ooh, and it's over the bar.
Oh, they got corner.
Oh, looks like
Is that a block from Davies?
Boy.
What?
That's
The
not a corner.
ref is right there.
That's not a corner. If Wolves score from this, I'm going to be pissed off because it's not a corner. And it comes and it's cleared edge of the box. Wolves head it backwards in a strange way, and they ping it out wide. They're going to try and whip another cross in, surely. Let's see if they can do it. No, they can't.
Oh, come on.
No, they've won it
Recover.
back. Good defending, Spurs.
Oh,
Good
Kool-Aid.
skill. Really good skill.
Yeah, it's a good Kool-Aid. It's a good skill, but hope he doesn't book him there. Oh, it's also the hand as well.
This boy's quick feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's done Kool-Aid there.
Yeah, completely. So, free kick.
Glad the ref's not too trigger happy with the cards.
That wasn't really a
game
yellow,
like
was
this
it?
Could fall apart.
It wasn't a yellow.
No, but you could see them getting given. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh,
There's Sammy
boy.
on the cross.
In comes the cross. Dangerous cross as well. And Vicario
There you go.
with a theatrical but exaggerated diving save and catches it. He knew what he was doing. It's come off his back.
Go on.
Spurs
Go on,
got
Sammy.
filled and this offside. Giving possession away back to Basuma's booked. He's now suspended for the Villa game. Basuma is now suspended for the Aston Villa game. My God. When it rains, it pours, people.
And this is why he's been playing the way he has, isn't he? He's just Tentative.
Where's the... Really? Really? Is that a yellow?
Fucking hell. Good work, Johnson.
Spurs, nice play by Spurs. Good football,
Go on,
Tottenham.
go on.
And Tottenham have got a chance here. We're in. Feeding through. Tottenham are in the box. Can we find a pass? Come on, Spurs.
It's Emerson.
Ah.
No left foot.
Still got possession, but we lost the moment. Can we create something here in the dying minutes and go 2-0 up? That'll be massive if we can.
Come on, lads. Come on.
What's Emerson going to do? Passes it back. Looks like we're just going to hold on to it instead.
That was a chance.
That was a chance.
You have a different player in that.
Ball goes forward, goes back.
Inside.
Basuma, where's he going? Plays it out wide. Spurs now trying to create one final chance before the half-time whistle. Can we go 2-0 up? That would be massive if we can. Kulu crosses it. Corner kick, Tottenham!
Yes, well done, Kulu.
Spurs have got a corner before half-time. Come on, the Spurs. Can we go 2-0 up? I'll tell you what, 2-0 would be exciting.
That would be huge.
It would be good, right? It would be good.
What did you think about the bench? Did you think the bench was... I thought the bench was a good bench.
I think our bench is okay. I'm not gutted by the bench.
Nah.
I'd like to see some of the players come on actually because I think I think there's players on the bench that should be on the pitch.
Yeah.
So
yeah, absolutely. You'd think we'd see Benton.
In comes the corner, crosses. Ooh, Ben Davies just guides it wide, and that will be it, guys. 1-0 at half time. I'm sure the referee's going to blow now.
I'd have bitten your hand off before the game for that.
A couple of trolls in the comments calling me negative. They don't like reality. I'm not going to. I get my trolls. I've got a fan base of trolls. Do you know, Brains?
I think that's an incredible compliment.
Everywhere I go, they follow me. Everywhere you go. If I go to the moon, they'd find me on the moon. All right, people. It's 1-0 to Spurs. We are in the lead.
Never thought that was going to happen.
Brains, what do you make of the first half so far? Happy, sad, okay?
I mean, look, I thought we were going to come in this game and get absolutely murdered.
Yeah.
I predicted that we won't win a single point for the next 5 games. Call me negative on that one. But,
You're negative.
But, like, even just to see how we've played, like, at the start, like, passing the ball, we haven't stopped that kind of style of play. It's just it looks so nervy at the back, you know. And you'd have to think if they keep playing the way they're playing, they will get a goal. They're
going to get behind, aren't they?
Yeah, but I just think if we can bring on a little bit of quality now with Basuma on a card and Emerson on a card, I think it makes your subs easy now. You just got to get both them off. We can't take a red card in this game.
No, we can't.
So I'd be looking to get both of them off. You know, because both of them are players who will go and get another yellow card. They've just got that in them. You know,
if you take off Emerson, what do? You thinking Ben Davies left back and then you put Phillips as centre back? Because against Crystal Palace, when Ben Davies went left back, he got skinned every single time.
I know. This is the problem.
There's no. Or do you go to a back 3? But that's not the way we play.
But the thing is, if you know that ball there that Emerson kept his run going. If that ball was to Ben Davies, it might have been a goal.
Yeah.
You know, he's got a little bit more in attacking in him, but there's just no way of him getting back. I mean, he's with balls in behind, he's bad at centre back and he's bad at left back, you know. But it just on the wing is where you need someone a little bit more pace. But I think Emerson's been getting done on the wing, you know. So
I was saying before kickoff, my worry is those wide areas because we don't have the pace, and Emerson's a makeshift left back. He's not a left back. But then if you play Ben Davies there, then there's no pace. They're gonna skin him because Wolves have got quick wingers. We've seen their wingers have got pace.
Everything's been coming through their wing play.
So,
and they've been targeting that side with Emerson. Can you imagine with the slower player there?
See, what I'm seeing is Wolves are attacking the wide areas, which means that Brennan Johnson and Kulu are having to drop deep to double up and support, which then means if we win the ball, we don't have the counter-attacking options because the attacking players have dropped deep to defend.
You know what you
so then you're looking to play it into the middle, but then you've got Højbjerg there, which is a problem, and Basuma's deep. So this is why I wanted Bentancur or Celso, because even if they receive the ball, they can turn and play that pass, and then they can make the follow-up run should they feed it to Son.
I'd bring both Lolo and Gio on now, and I'd put Højbjerg into left side centre back because he wasn't that bad. Or maybe even put him at. Would you put him at left back? You wouldn't put him at left back. He's got no pace.
The thing is,
nobody who's got pace.
There's no one. The thing is, our best centre back so far has been Ben Davies.
Brian Gill.
What, centre back?
At left back. Centre back. No.
I don't know where we're going with this. I'm like,
we lost.
I'm trying to analyse it.
No, at left back. It's a bit of a complex role for him, for someone who's not been playing.
No, I don't. I think you're throwing him under a bus if you do that.
Yeah, I think
that's got shades of Hyun-Min Son left back FA Cup semi-final.
Yeah. So who do you put on there? Who could you bring on?
Do you know what? I think rather than being so focused on the problem, we need to get the thing we're good at, attacking, right, better.
Yeah.
In the first 3 minutes we got in, and we got in again after that, but not as good.
Yeah.
Our attacking play is what is letting us down now. Listen, our defence is going to be susceptible no matter what we do. We've got to find a way to be more of an attacking threat. And I just feel that when we get the ball in the middle, we're not quick to pass it.
Yeah.
And also, we need a bit more creativity in the middle, which is why Bentancur or Lo Celso needs to go in that midfield. We need someone that can create something. At the moment, nothing's been created in the middle, Brains. Nothing. Yeah. It's Kula that's created their only goal.
Even
that's
though
from a wide
Sarr
area.
has been one of the standouts in that half, I'd rather Sarr's on the pitch for me. You know, like I'd have him. You know, he could play as one of the sixes, a double pivot six. But if you had Gio and or Bentancur in some of the situations, you know, like everything's moving to either side. There's nothing. No one can pick up the ball right in the middle. And
that's what I mean.
Boom. You know, play in off me.
This is what I mean. There's no one in that midfield that has that creativity. For me, Pape Sarr is a great carrier of the ball. Yeah. He's a physical player. He's someone that's going to break up play, but he's not a creative player. Basuma can, but he's so deep.
Yeah.
And then Højbjerg's just not that guy.
No. Højbjerg is like their counter-attack and he gets a little block in and a move starts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's not his strength either.
We need someone that's going to get on the ball and just link it up a bit better. Yeah. I would bring on Bentancur.
Would you bring on Gio as well? Like together?
Maybe the last 25, 20.
Yeah. Yeah, just give Bentancur.
And I would. Oh, you can't change the back line.
You can't. Not even not Emerson.
For who though? This is the problem, Brains. If you put Ben Davies there, you're going to get Crystal Palace Mark II.
Dorrington's quite fast.
We're holding on to a 1-0 lead. Is this the moment to bring on a young player? This is what I mean. It's such a pressure cooker.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. So before this 1-0 lead, because I was thinking like we're going to lose this game anyway, right? So for me in these situations, and even the next few games, because I think straight up, well now I think probably a little bit like maybe there's a little bit of hope. But now Basuma's gone, so I think we're going to lose this game anyway, right? So the part of me goes, I'd rather lose the games seeing kids getting thrown in deep end and finding.
But we're winning this game. That's the problem. We're winning it.
That's the difference now. Is that now you go into
pre-game the expectation is different. Now the expectation is, my God, we're winning it.
Yeah.
But then are we a team that can hold on to a lead without our best defenders? No, we're not. This isn't Luton Town with Romero and Van der Ven. Yeah. This is Wolves away with Dyer, Davies, and Chicken Rao and Højbjerg.
Do you think we
need to be more attacking? It's our only strength is to attack.
Yeah, and
I'll double down
on it. Brennan Johnson on the ball enough because I think the play out of the back on the left side is not strong enough.
No,
we're not getting Sarr's getting dragged into like sides rather than playing through the centre. So I think you're right. Yeah, I would genuinely Gio and Lolo have got to touch this pitch. They've got to come on. But it's just whether or not you bring one of them on now and you sacrifice Højbjerg and Basuma. Harsh on Højbjerg because he's not.
I would take off. Oh yeah, Basuma's on a yellow. Freaking hell.
And so is Emerson. Either of them. If we go down and
Basuma getting the yellow just changed the whole dynamic of the substitution.
Changed the whole game.
Freaking heck, Basuma.
And that's really.
I don't think it was a yellow, by the way.
And that's changed the. Wait, is Destiny out the next game? Or he got 2
No,
yellows. That was one game.
no, he's back.
Okay, so
Destiny's back. But
before we even worry about the next game, just like let's get through this one first.
let's try and get 3 points here.
I mean,
For now, reluctantly, I'll just bring on Bentancur. I don't know whether I take off Basuma or Højbjerg. I'll probably take off Basuma. Yeah. Can't believe I'm saying that. But then again, if he's going to miss the next game, you might as well give him 45 minutes.
yeah, and
If he's going to miss the game, get the most you got out of him. I hope he doesn't get another yellow.
yeah, it's just whether or not he does.
Ange must be pulling his hair out right now.
This
He
is
must
the
be
thing,
thinking, what have I got to do?
There is
Help me.
So the same things that I respect about Ange's management is some of the same stuff that I kind of growing up in football as well. Like that I needed managers and players need managers to come across and go, hey, like you're doing this too much. Like I love this, but you're doing that. Stop doing that. You know. And so when Basuma was getting all those yellows, and I think Ali Gold asked him, is it time to have a word with him? You know, is it a little bit worrying for you?
Yeah.
And he's like, no. And so I respect that he's like, I'm not their dad. I'm not going to teach these young men how to be men. And then the other side of it is like, but really that is also the role. You know, it's like they kind of need that. They're young boys. They don't have their dads. Their dads don't understand professional.
Do you think
football.
maybe he gives them a little bit too much freedom then?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's like he wants them to, because sometimes when you have those managers that come in and put their hands around you too much, it kind of makes you a little bit soft. It works for you sometimes, but makes you a little soft. But sometimes what his style of management is what he would say, like his dad would have been, is that he carves stone from a distance, kind of like that whole like, sure, well done. You know, you could score an amazing goal and he'll just walk past you, and it's that's clever, you know, manipulation, which is like so then you try harder to get the approval of the coach.
Yeah.
But when you're doing things that are like costing your team, you know, there's ways that some managers would do it that they'd come in and
The thing
go,
is, though, do you feel that if Basuma was to take a bit of an edge off his game, he wouldn't be the Basuma that we know?
I think that's what we're seeing. I think that he's been so trying to not get this other yellow to miss games that he's
Well,
been
then,
playing
do we
half
not just
himself.
have to accept he's a bit of a Roy Keane in the sense of
He's just on the edge.
if
yeah.
you want him to give the performances that we love him for, you just got to accept that the yellow cards will come with it.
Well, that is what
A bit like Romero, you could say. Although Romero's a bit excessive.
Yeah.
Yellows, he's got a ridiculous amount of yellow cards this season, Romero. But
Yeah.
that comes with the territory of being an aggressive centre back.
Yeah, I always worried that when everyone was saying like, look, the guy who was so rash, he's lost all that. All the rashness is gone. That's whenever we start saying things like that, I kind of go, oh, it's a matter of time before he does something again, you know?
Yeah.
So it's these little things that like, this is what, but I would say that you don't have to pull a player aside and go, look, stop doing that. But you can have a thing. You can have a meeting where you go, all right, from now on, we are wiping out our dissidence and our anger with the refs and our
I don't think we get too angry with the refs. I think we're okay.
Yeah, I just mean like that kind of hitting players off the ball and then getting silly yellows that you don't need to get. You know, those ones.
The thing is, that yellow from Basuma, I don't think it was a yellow.
Yeah, I know.
There's worse tackles in the game or moments that didn't get booked.
It's not in an important area. It's a little bit late. You know, you could have let that go.
Let me just want to bring up the stats of any yellow cards or bookings. So there's 2 yellows in the game. I'm guessing we got both of them, didn't we?
Yeah.
Who else is on a yellow?
Emerson and Basuma.
Emerson, yeah, that's right.
It's a tough one. I mean, he's fair on getting a.
Well, look, the bench right now,
tough run.
we've got Oliver Skip,
Skip on at left back.
Salvatierra. I'm guessing that's, I don't know who that is. What? Brian Hill. His surname's Salvatierra. Why can't Sky just put Hill like we know him? Brian Hill, Lo Celso, Foster, the goalie, Bentancur, Phillips, Veliz, Donnelly, and Dorrington. So Donnelly's a midfielder, Dorrington and Phillips are centre backs, Veliz is a striker, Bentancur's a midfielder, Lascelles as a midfielder. Hill's a wide man. Skip's a midfielder. So we've got a lot of midfielders.
Mm-hmm.
We've got 1, 2,
Donnelly
3,
can also play
4.
kind of a little bit further forward as well. Donnelly could do the right wing type role as well. You think Brian Gill's going to see time today? I mean, I think Johnson's just been too good.
I think, look,
Johnson could be way better as well.
Johnson is better. Look, we both said going to this game, you know, when I saw the starting lineup, I said 3-2 at the start, but when you weren't here in the studio,
Yeah.
and I said 3-2, but I don't know who to, but deep down for me, it was like to Wolves.
Yeah.
But now we're 1-0 up, the game's different. And that's a big bonus for Spurs. Like, we've actually done well to be 1-0 up. We came out the traps quick and took our chance. The issue is, for the last 20 minutes, they were all over us without creating anything real threatening.
Didn't look good.
But it just, you like
time stuff.
Like, you just feel one chance and, oh, here we go. Are we going to get back into the game? I'll be honest with you. Whatever the score is today, the score is. I'm not. It is what it is.
I thought we were going to lose the game anyway.
I want to see us attack more with menace.
Yeah.
If we can just attack more, I would say, do you know what? Brilliant performance, Spurs.
Yeah.
Because what more can we expect with the squad we've currently got?
Yeah, that's why I think Gio and Bentancur have got to come on the pitch.
Double substitution, yeah.
Maybe not straight away. Maybe. All right, I'm gonna take a whiz before we go on to the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to see if there's any substitutions. Doesn't look like it. All right, guys, we are kicking off. This second half is about to begin. Spurs are kicking off. How good would it be if we got another early goal? Spurs go forward down the wide area. Is that Brennan Johnson on the ball? Looks like it. Goes forward to Emerson Royale. He's overhit it. And it's cleared. No, it's not. We've won possession of the ball. And we recycle the ball. Where are we going to go? We go back to the centre-backs and we try to build it up again. Porro on the ball, plays it to the middle, goes wide, goes back to the middle. Nice one-touch passing, but we lost possession. Højbjerg's lost possession. Højbjerg. He's got to come off. Oh, no. Wolves are in. They've got a 3-on-4. No one's going to him. He takes an... Oh, what a terrible shot. That is as bad as it gets.
Thank God Wolves are...
Højbjerg lost the ball. Like, Brains, honestly, I'd pull him off. I don't think you can keep Højbjerg on the pitch. Because what Højbjerg did is the difference between us going into an attacking mode and being on the back foot. And he puts us on the back foot. Which is why we need to make a midfield sub. I think he'll do it after 10 minutes if it carries on like this. Spurs play out from the back very dangerously, but we've done it successfully again. And we get the advantage, even though we've got to play it down. Spurs going down the wing. Play it forward.
Play the ball.
Oh, Ben Davies. And now it's been pulled back. Ben Davies, what are you putting your hands up for?
Play the ball.
You should have played the ball forward, man.
It's an attack.
We literally said at half time, we need to move it faster. We need to attack quicker. And then they come out and do the opposite. Højbjerg loses the ball in midfield and Ben Davies doesn't pass the ball quick enough.
I love that Vicario's got the the balls to play that pass. That's a bit of a hospital pass.
Do you know what, though? I love it.
I do love it, yeah.
I love the fact that we've got the cojones to play it out like that.
Yeah. Because it draws them in. You want them all drawn in. Oh, yeah. Remind us that Romero's out for 3 games. David, that was a lovely break from Davies, but it's like, then play the ball up. Johnson's made the run up the line.
Sammy, Can you put that Tommy Manola on a timeout? Because his mouth's too big for him.
Tommy Manono.
Tommy Manola. Tommy hell no.
Come on, lads. Let's move.
Cheers.
That's
Sammy.
hard pass inside there. Come on, keep going.
Spurs with a high press. We've won the ball up high. Wolves
Lovely press. That's
clear it out,
really
and
good
it's a
press.
throw into Spurs. Brilliant pressing from Tottenham Hotspur
Good
there.
pressing from Sarr there. Lovely stuff.
Cheers, mate. Traore will come on and roast Emerson.
Go on, Basuma. That's what we want to see.
Is Traore back at Wolves?
Adama.
Someone's put
There's
that in
the
the
other
comments.
Traore
We
is
are
there.
back to the...
Keep going. Ah,
Don't think they
funny.
are. Spurs with a very high press.
Go on. Yes.
We've won the ball. It's not a foul.
Bobby.
Come on, ref. This ref's not giving us anything this half. They're absolutely giving us nothing. My goodness me.
I like the press, though. We're pressing well.
Brilliant pressing.
Keep on.
But Brains, this is what I was saying. This is our strength. Pressing is part of our attack to defend up high.
Yeah.
We need to do more of that because
Defend from the top.
yeah, look, we're gonna give chances like that. So we might as well press the hell out of them and try and force
Make
an error
this
and score.
Make it a side-to-side game and just hope that we score more.
Yeah, exactly.
Go
I
down
totally
the
agree.
line, Højbjerg.
Totally agree.
Lads, hey. Turn. I want Basuma to drop his shoulder and turn.
Yeah,
like he was
Adama's at
doing.
Fulham, guys. Yeah, I thought so. Someone said bring on Traore, but he's not at Wolves anymore.
Yeah.
Thank
They've
God.
got the other-
Can you imagine Adama
They've got the other Traore.
going down the wing at us?
Lovely touch there. Keep going. Play him inside. No! Holding the ball too much. That's it, Basuma. That's what we want to see. Want him to get more confidence to do this.
Do you think now he knows that he's missing the game, he's just going to play
just
football?
Just play the way you love to play.
Cooler release, man.
Yeah.
Spurs.
Keep your run going. Play him then.
Oh, well done. Kulu's got the ball out wide. Spurs progressing up the field. This looks promising. Throw into Spurs, surely. No? It's gone to Wolves. Okay. Interesting.
Go on, Sarr. Press them. Close the angles. Emerson's going to be tighter there. I like this press. Don't give them a way out. Keep the press. He's done one.
And
That's a
Wolverhampton
lovely turn.
Wanderers turn and they drive forward over the halfway line. Not going anywhere, though. Good tackle.
Lovely tackle.
Ben Davies
Turn.
again. He's been our best centre-back,
Yeah,
you know.
Ben Davies has been good. All right, lads, let's go
Brains
now.
is what you said. When he's facing the play...
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah.
You can see it. If it's in front of him, it's fine. Oh, that's a hand in the face.
Son.
He's pushed him with his hands in his face.
This referee hates us. This referee does not like us. Tell you what.
Oh, he's done
In come
Poro there.
Wolves.
That's a lovely touch. Dyer, that was a... that was a last-second touch. Was very good. All right.
Come on,
let's go.
Spurs. Let's make it count. There's no one up there.
Go on.
There's no one up there. Oh, what a pass that is by
Lovely
Kulu.
pass. Keep going.
He's cold and dinged it.
Yeah.
Get upfield, Tottenham. Push.
Come on, lads. Kulu, get that back post.
Son's
Back
gone.
post, the
Brennan
back
Johnson
post.
squares it. Oh, deflects off the centre-back of Wolves into the hands of the goalkeeper. If there was...
Kulu had to make the run at the back post there, though.
Brains, they're not getting up there. Our players aren't attacking the box when we...
Yeah.
I don't get it. We get into the attacking phase, but we don't attack as a team.
Yeah.
We're still a bit standoffish. I don't know if we're tired or this game's opened up again.
Which is good if we can take advantage of
Wolves. We need to. He crosses it in.
Lovely.
Poor cross.
Lovely.
Play it out, play it out, play it out, play it out. Let's go.
Nice composure.
Spurs
there.
being patient. There's another goal in this game, you know that. There so is.
Vicario.
Vicario gets the ball. What's he going to do?
Love.
Pings it out wide.
Ball was moving when he hit it. That's unlucky.
It's gone out of play. Listen, the guy never puts a foot wrong. He's allowed one or two.
You see the ball was going to move, spinning when he hit it. It just came off his ankle. Don't like that. I'll tell you what, if Pedro Neto was playing in this game, I think we'd be losing this game.
But you could say if Maddison was playing, they'd be in trouble as well,
totally.
right? It's kind of.
Come on, lads.
And Wolves, nice one-touch passing from Wolves as they come forward on the attack. Pray to God they don't switch the play because there's no one on the back post. And they've switched it out to the middle. Takes up. Wolves are missing chances. Absolutely woeful from Wolves. Honestly,
wow.
We need to get hold of this because this second half, they've started the better team.
Yeah.
Look at the back post. There's no one there.
One more, even if he moves it one more pass, dead. That's a bad finish. He had the ball under control as well.
My God, we're getting away with this.
Yeah.
We are getting away with this.
They could finish the ball. There's a certain amount of luck you have to rely on when you've got this backline that we've got, and when our midfield are a little bit all over the place.
Listen, I'll say it. I'm not scared to say it. I don't think Spurs are playing well.
No, not right now.
I don't think we've played well this game. We've done well to score the goal.
The referee's not helping us out at all.
We're not playing good football.
That's good from Emerson. Good work from Emerson.
To me, so far, what I've seen is that these players can't play Ange ball. That's what I'm seeing.
No. Well, it gets to a certain point and then they stop. I can imagine being Ange, him just like losing his mind when like they get a little bit of a break and then they stop and they try to hold the ground around the mid. It's annoying.
It's frustrating because the first string squad, they got it like that really quickly. The second string, it's not as, oh no, oh my God. It's fumbled, shot, deflected, shot, wide. What a miss from 5 yards.
Wow.
Wolves are absolutely peppering us, man.
Wow. How have they missed that?
And this is their main man. Is
Thanks for holding the ball up for them.
Is that Hwang? It is.
And he's onside as well. Onside.
What a miss.
Missed that?
He scuffed it.
Look, they're all over us now. They smell blood.
Spurs are at 6s and 7s. We're getting ripped apart here.
Smell blood.
And it comes cleared. Spurs are clinging on for dear life, and it's only the 55th minute. We need to get the ball out, and we need to get some attacks going. And Ange needs to change this.
Really well won.
This is not working, guys. He's got to change it. We've got to get control of the midfield, and we've got to get our attacks being more clinical, because at the moment, it's coming. Wolves are going to equalise. It's a matter of time.
It's a matter of time now. I think we're going to have to make some changes.
He's got to. If they had a striker, would be ruined.
Yeah. If any of their players could finish, and that... Oh,
mate, Aston Villa have got Ollie Watkins, Douglas Luiz, McGinn, Diaby.
We won't get lucky like this.
Come on, Spurs, let's go.
Good ball.
Oh, what a good counter-attack. Spurs have got a chance to counter-attack. We've got the number, square it. You've got to release it, man. Kulu, what are you doing? No, Kulu. You've got to...
had to put it across. We had 4.
Why? We had 4 up. Oh, my goodness me.
It was 4 against 2 at one point.
Brains, what's he done?
How did he not clear that? I'd understood if he was waiting for Son to make his overlap and run.
Why did he not?
Didn't.
Everyone could see the pass was on. Wolves were so committed upfield that we caught them on the counter. We had the numbers up high.
It was a beautiful move.
The one time we had a... No.
Ref.
Oh my God, what's going on now? Free kick to Spurs. Good. What's he holding his face for?
Oh, come on.
Oh.
I hate all this stuff because they know that we've started to get, in the last minute or so, we're starting to get a little bit of
something, right?
Something in our legs, and then they just go down and roll around.
I can't believe Cooney didn't pass that. I've been praising him so much.
As soon as he kept the ball in and you looked up, we had 4 and they had 2 in the middle.
I know. We were literally queuing up at the back.
Unbelievable.
we were sport for choice of options.
To hold the ball and then just take a shot.
Spurs pass out from the back. Dyer kicks it long and gives it away. Why would you do that, Dyer? Let's not go into this.
Come on. Come on. The ball's right at your feet, Højbjerg.
Get Højbjerg off. You've got to take Højbjerg off. He's won the ball, though. Plays it to the middle. Switch it. We're in. Kulusevski's got... No.
No pace.
That's like a Spanish manager there. No pace.
Oh, Sonny.
Son treads on the ball and it loses possession. Spurs are pressing again. We've got the press. We've got them here. If we can push, keep pushing. Spurs with a good press. Wolves can't get out of it. Wolves can't get out of our press, so they switch it wide. Someone's got to push up wide. Push up wide. Push up wide. Spurs. There we go.
Well
We've got it.
Well in. Oh, lovely work.
Is that a yellow card, ref, or not?
That was well. That's because if they got past there, we were dead. That was great work from Ben Davies.
Ben Davies, I'll give him his praises today. He's had a good game.
Yeah.
So far, he's had a good game, Ben Davies. Okay, so Wolves now have the ball on the left-hand side. They switch it to the middle.
This doesn't look good for us. We need someone in the final third that can pass a ball, man.
I can't. We do. They're just not doing it. The players are there. They're just not doing it.
So this doesn't look
Wolverhampton Wanderers looking for that through ball. He tries to chip it over. We should win that. Dyer semi-clears it, but not quite. Corner kick to Wolves. Spurs under pressure again.
Nervy times. I mean, you want this kind of game. You want it back and forth. But we just... Both teams are just not clinical right now. No one can finish the ball. And we can't pass the ball in the final third.
Do you know what, Brains? If we win this, everyone's going to say, like rivals, lucky Spurs, fluky Spurs. We're not going to get any praise, you know that?
Yeah. I think we need to get praise if we win it just for struggling a result out, you know?
But it's like whenever we win this season, it's lucky Spurs.
Mm. Who's your first sub?
Bentancur.
Mm.
I bring on Bentancur, I take off Højbjerg.
Yeah. Yeah.
We need footballers on the pitch.
Yeah.
Actual footballers, not just positional players. Someone that's...
Go on, Sonny.
So Spurs are deep in their half. Everyone that said, oh, Spurs always play a high line. We're not today. We're not today, people.
Wrong side, Højbjerg. Oh, that's a yellow.
Now Porro's got a yellow card. Is he going to book him? No, he's not.
He's loving Pedro Porro. I thought Pedro Porro could have had a couple of yellows today.
This referee's quite built. Referee's going down the gym.
That was such a late tackle. I'm really surprised that's not a yellow. That's not a yellow, and yet Basuma's was a yellow?
That's what I mean. The Basuma one was not a yellow. It's a freaking joke that Basuma got a yellow card. Absolute piss take. It's another...
Bentancur's coming on.
Bentancur's warming up.
Thank God. I love that Højbjerg cares, but sometimes he just does look a little bit lost.
And it comes! Oh!
Oh my God. Wow.
We're getting away with murder.
We are getting away with absolute murder.
What a cross that is.
One touch from them.
By the way, what a header by Pape Sarr to clear it. That's brilliant defending by Pape Sarr.
Yeah.
Go on, Pape Sarr.
He's like he's our best player.
The 19-year-old. Is he 19, 20? I don't know.
I think he might. Is he 23?
In comes another corner. It's cleared front post.
Go on, lads.
There's a collision of players, but they've all... Are they down or are they up? They're acting. They're acting again.
Go on, Pappy.
Oh, no. Oh, well done, Spurs. No, play it. Good play,
Lovely.
Tottenham.
Lovely.
Can we relieve the pressure now? Oh, we've given it away.
Pass.
It's a 2-yard pass.
Oh,
Spurs just can't keep possession here. I don't know why, because we're not that bad with those players.
Come on. The lane.
Wolves are in the box. Is it dangerous?
Yeah,
Corner
right.
kick. Bloody hell, this is like watching Conte Mourinho.
Yeah. They're all over us now.
This is Mourinho ball.
But this is what happens when you don't have enough clinical...
Back post, dangerous!
Oh, that was actually really
No one
well
attacked
left.
it, goes off for a goal kick. Spurs live to fight again.
Ben Davies had to do the limbo to let that go.
Jesus Christ, man.
Go on, Bentancur. Go on, Lolo.
Rodrigo Bentancur's coming on. It's got to be Højbjerg, surely. It has to be. Pape Sarr!
What? What?
That is wild. That is
the best
wild.
player on the park?
That is wild.
I don't understand this.
I don't understand
We've
it
got
either.
Basuma
I don't
on a
get it.
yellow.
I don't get
Højbjerg
it. I don't
playing
get
garbage.
it. I don't get it.
What
I don't get
is
it.
that?
This better work. This better work or I'm calling out Ange. If this doesn't work, I'm going to call him out at the end.
That is a very...
Ange, I trust in you.
Very questionable. If Basuma gets a red, it's Ange's fault. If Højbjerg makes a mistake, it's Ange's fault. How can you take the player who's had the best game? He can run more than anyone. Oh, see,
I'm
annoys me.
actually a bit gobsmacked by that.
Højbjerg, you better wake up now. He's been given a lifeline here.
Is he going for experienced brains to manage this situation? Is that?
But I mean,
I'm just asking because Sarr's still young. It's quite a difficult.
I think Sarr's looked like our most calm.
I'm just trying to find any
Player on
reason
the
to
ball.
justify it because I can't think of one. I can't believe he's done that.
Basuma's literally non-existent. And have you seen Basuma touch the ball in the last 10 minutes? He had a good little burst, 5 minutes, then he's gone. 2 players on yellows. You take off Sarr.
Oh no, they're in. Dyer.
That's good play from Dyer.
Good defending,
Well
and we're playing out from the back. We're still trying to play out from the back. What we're going to do, tell me that's not a corner. Goal kick. Man City are going to absolutely tear us apart. Man City are going to tear us a new one, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
We need to beat Wolves, beat Villa, and then we've got a bit of a cushion. We can afford to take a hit.
I'll tell you what.
If you win the next 2, you can afford to take a hit.
There is
Right? That's the way I
no
look at it.
chance. No chance we are beating Villa.
Listen,
That's a good pass.
away from home, they're not that great. They lost to Forest. They haven't got a good record on the road. At home, Villa is sublime. At home, they've won 13 or 14 in a row. Away from home, though, Villa have been a bit dodge, a little bit. So there's hope. Right, there's a bit of hope. Gary Doherty, ex-Spurs, is coming on.
Looking to bring on their saviour, Doherty. We know what he brings to the game.
Oh, my Lord. And people thought that if we play like this with 9 men against Chelsea, we're going to win. We're going to draw. They're out of their minds. They're out of their freaking minds. We're just about doing it with 11. Imagine 9. We've got a super chat here from Ian JD. Veliz for Son, Bentancur for Højbjerg, Lo Celso for Sarr. That's not what has happened though, bro. He's only done Bentancur for Sarr. So I guess your thinking can still work, but Lo Celso would need to come on.
What they're saying in the comments.
For Højbjerg.
Is everyone surprised that Sarr went off, or how's it looking from them? Their point of view?
The comments about the substitutions say, Sarr, what the hell? Wow, that's a brave sub. Trust Ange because Sarr wasted chances in the final third. Sarr off. What is going on?
That's the one thing I would say is it's like we need someone clinical in the final pass.
He's hoping Højbjerg can score a goal for us from inside our half.
Yeah.
Alrighty then.
Yeah, so it's
Someone saying Sarr has not been the best. I don't think people actually care. If I'm honest with you.
I can see it from a point of view of like, okay, Bentancur
Someone says
might
Ange
do
is
something
on
the
drugs and Ange is asleep. So, yeah, it's divided opinion, as always.
ball. Yeah.
That's what we do at Spurs. I had to stand up for a bit.
It's a brave decision because if it goes wrong, it's
on Ange.
yeah. Look at this now. Look at this. Look how many.
Offside.
Oh, we've turned to the high line all of a sudden. Uh-oh.
Oh, now we're going for it. That's it. Take off Sarr and play the high line.
Oh my, what?
Okay.
You play the high line,
so-
I'm going to
so-
go for goal.
So we're playing a high line in the 67th minute. And the Wolves player tried to chip Ricario, who's off his line, and he's literally Hit it to no man's land. Forward ball to Son.
Come on,
Is he
Sonny.
onside?
Come on,
Can he
Sonny.
keep it on? Son's got the ball. Can he keep it on? Yes, he can. Son's there. Spurs are in
done,
the
Sonny.
final third. It's onside. It goes to Bentancur, plays it to Johnson. Johnson to
Switch inside.
Basuma to Højbjerg. What's Højbjerg going to do? Plays it out wide to Kulu. Kulu, create something, please. Kulu, plays it in.
He did
Oh, Højbjerg, you've got to turn and cross it, son.
He won a corner, but he should have played it in his run.
I know.
Back behind him.
I know. This is why I don't understand why he's on the pitch.
No, I mean, if I was Højbjerg, I'd be angry.
I'm with
at
you,
the
man.
ball.
Bring on the Celso as well. I'm with you.
Yeah.
Bring them both on. I've thought about it. I've had 25 minutes to think about it. You were right. Bring them both on. Just attack. We can't defend. Just attack.
Yeah.
Go for it.
I think that's what he's done here. That's what he said. Bring Lolo on, put the high line, and let's just go for it. But we're 1-0 up.
I know.
We're not down.
I know. In comes a corner kick. Porro swings it. It's a good corner. It's won by Wolves. Second ball. What's going to happen? Edge of the box. It's going to go back out wide. Yes, it is. Cross
Lovely.
it. Porro swings it in.
That's good with the left. Okay.
Emerson,
fine.
where are you going to go? Pass it. Basuma, sorry. Pass it to Bentancur. Spurs have got a bit of pressure now. Bentancur, don't lose it to Basuma. Basuma, we've gone backwards. We need to go forwards, guys. Emerson, Bentancur.
Yes, Bentancur. Take control of the game.
Forward pass. Oh, nice dummy.
Lovely
Kulusevski.
work.
We've got
Someone
space out
make
wide.
the
Kulusevski attacking the box. Squares it big. We've got a chance. Son squares it. Shoot.
Who's that? Brennan. Come on.
Oh, my God. We just can't create it.
Sonny.
Emerson, be patient, Spurs. Be patient.
Back post. Hit.
Back post. No, rubbish cross. At least we had a bit of a attacking possession phase as opposed to just being in our own
least we're
box,
trying to
absorbing
go for it.
corners and set pieces.
Are we playing the high line?
20 minutes to go, people.
Looks like we are trying to squash play. That's not too bad.
I told
don't
everyone
mind that.
he's not going to do the high line every game. People misinterpreted what he said. We said, we'll do the same even when I've got 5 players, mate. That's not what he meant.
Yeah.
What he meant is we are always going to go for the win. We're always going to attack.
Yeah.
How you attack is different.
But it's once you can see a team are like not that great. That's a good tackle. That's a good tackle. That's a good tackle, Red.
Oh, no, he's on a yellow card.
It's
Basuma's
a
on a
good
yellow.
tackle.
See,
That was a good tackle.
that's more of a yellow if it's a foul.
Look.
He's
Ball.
won the ball.
Foot on ball.
How
What
is
is
that
wrong
a
with that?
foul? Oh my God! But do you know what? I reckon they're just targeting Basuma. That's unbelievable. That was a brilliant tackle.
And
That was an excellent tackle.
If you're him on a yellow, you probably go, well, I can't do tackles like that now.
If you're Basuma, you're thinking, I can't do no right.
Yeah.
Whatever I do, I just get punished. Do you know what? That is outrageous. That was given
That's
as a free
shocking.
kick.
He
Absolutely
got the ball.
outrageous,
You see
man.
it straight away. His foot was on the ball.
That's bullshit.
Come on, Lolo. Let's go. Johnson, make the run. Yeah, you go. Oh, there's Lolo there.
Bentancur.
Unlucky.
He's lost
Keep going,
possession.
keep going. Press!
Oh, there's a collision.
Oh, ref, you didn't give it. You. The ref gives it after the crowd go crazy. Well, then the ref should give it straight away then. What's wrong with that? There's no collision.
I know, he slipped on the ball. This referee's he's blown the whistle too quick. He's not thinking about it. He's not thinking about what's actually happened. Here come Wolves on the attack down the flank. Ben Davies goes out wide. Chan cuts inside, plays it in the
that's a
middle,
bad ball.
cleared by
Oh, clear the ball properly.
a very poor clearance by Emerson, but he did clear it. Wolves are going to swing another one in. There it is. Dangerous ball. Oh, Porro just gets there. Play it. Well
Lovely
played.
work.
Kulu, think. Spurs try and play it from the back in a very tight area. This is going to be difficult, but we've done it. Brilliant play. Brilliant play by Tottenham. This is a fantastic counter-attack. You've got him on over. Spurs are into Son. Kevin Son goes to the shot. Oh! What a goal that would have been.
Johnson. Johnson looks hurt.
What a goal this
Johnson
would have
looks
been. My goodness me.
Lovely work from Lolo. See, that's all Kulu had to do. He looks like he's...
What's he done there?
Hurt his calf. It wasn't the best ball across.
No, it wasn't.
It should have been more in his line of running because he had to.
You see where Spurs fans panic about playing out from the back? By staying calm at the back the way we did, we created that opportunity. And this is why I love it that we do it this way.
Yeah.
I'm all for it. If they make the odd mistake doing it, so be it. It's part of the learning curve, right?
Yeah.
What a chance that was. That was brilliant football, Brent.
That was beautiful football. Lolo's little ball round the corner, Kulu and Højbjerg, composure. You know, that's the one thing Kulu does amazingly. He's get two guys in, he still puts the ball through the guy's legs.
Yeah.
Kalach's coming on is a good thing for us.
Why is that?
Because that means that they might go long, but like just crosses and stuff, and not try run the. You know what I mean? Like not try.
Oh, not run the channels.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we've won the ball high up, ref. Free kick? No, of course not.
No, of course.
Don't worry about it.
We wouldn't want you to do.
We'll just deal with it. And Wolves come down the wing now. There's going to be a slide tackle. Brilliant.
Lovely.
Fired Pedro Porro with the sliding block.
Porro's starting to have a real good second half.
Spurs have just woken up since Bentancur's come on, Brains.
Yeah, he's done a lot of good work.
Bentancur's come on and Spurs have woken up a little bit.
Lo Celso and Hill coming on.
Lo Celso and Hill to come on. I think he's going to take Brennan Johnson off.
Go on, Højbjerg. Go on, Højbjerg. That's it. Get the ball, though.
This is a real end-to-end game now. All to play for with 20-odd minutes to go if we include extra time.
Go on, close that down. Close that down. He's trying to be a smart
Spurs pressing. They're trying to force the error, but Wolves are still dangerous because they do get in behind us.
Close this now.
This can be one hell of an ending. Do you know that?
Lovely.
Here comes Spurs again. They've won the ball. We've got to play out. Is there a forward pass?
Good ball.
Yes, there is. Good touch. Can we play it forward? And Spurs win a throw-in in the half of Wolves. Much better from Spurs the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's been a lot better.
We've been warming up. We look awful for 20 minutes, but now we've...
Johnson's done it, hurt himself a little bit.
Mate, he's knackered.
So I think Gill... He's done
so
well.
substitution by Spurs.
I hope he's not got a calf thing, because he was brilliant in that first half. I think he is clutching his calf. Get off, quick, put it on ice. Don't risk anything.
Hydrotherapy, ice, injections, whatever you need.
Yeah.
We need you for Villa.
In the chamber. Wim Hof it.
So what do you reckon? Johnson out for 2 months?
he's walking all right. Look, he's walking all right.
Brian Hill is on for Spurs. Basuma's come off, rightly so. He's on a yellow.
Okay.
He's gone Lo Celso, so Bentancur's going to drop deeper, I guess, and Lo Celso's going to go attacking mid, do you reckon? Just noise.
I mean, just Lolo's doing really well in that. I mean, Lolo's been playing the kind of 8 anyway here, so that's a lovely little ball. Come on, press it. That's what you want.
Spurs pressing again. Wolves just punting it now. This is Stoke football there. Don't let it bounce. Don't let it bounce. Dyer! You teach kids that.
Yeah.
You teach kids not to let the ball bounce.
Put your foot over the top of it. Get control under the ball. We have a bit of the momentum. Like, we've been putting them under pressure and they haven't liked it. So let's keep doing that.
Yeah, I agree. Keep pressing.
Gil, come on. Shut the line. Shut the line. Oh, come on, lads.
It's a quality chip by the goalie. It gets punt forward. Spurs win the ball back now. Can we just keep possession and create something? Spurs back to the key. Back to Dyer. Not long to go now, Spurs fans. We're 1-0 up. This would be a massive win if we can hold on to it or even add an extra chance. Spurs are in. Spurs are in. Kulusevski match to the goalie. Oh, excellent goalkeeping. That's what
we want.
Oh, the goalie's injured. The goalie's injured. He's holding his head.
Oh, come on. That's what we want. Someone...
Did Kulu catch him?
I don't know. I think... He's tried to lift his...
Kulu's shins caught him, yeah. Kulu tried to move out the way.
He's tried to lift the leg up. But that's what we want there. So, Lo Celso went deeper. Højbjerg went in... Bentancur went into the 10. And then, boom, you got a beautiful... You can do that stuff from the centre. Yeah, a little shin guard on the forehead's never nice. Tell you what, though, I'm not a fan of those pink tights. If you're wearing pink tights like that,
I've seen you on a Friday night, Brains.
Tell you, it's so cold right now playing football. You gotta wear some form of tights.
Listen, if you wear pink, people might pass you more because you stand out, right? They can see you.
I think it makes sense as a goalkeeper, where it's bright as possible. I'd get the glow on, the ultraviolet.
Some LED
The
lights.
The luminous, yeah. Get the bands on. But speakers in my goals, you know?
Is that movie White Chicks?
Make it a trance. Go on, lads. There you go. There you go. Lovely. This is where we're good.
Spurs play in the middle. Nice play. Brian Hill on the ball. Good touch. Well played, Brian Hill. Kept possession of the ball in a tight space. Forward pass to... Oh, nice.
Ah, that's a good idea.
No... It was a really good ball to Son, but there was just... Lo Celso and Son, because they haven't played with each other... They didn't really understand
pressing,
what each other was going to do then. We've just misplaced the pass. But
This is my impression of Brian Hill when he gets the ball. Give me. Ball at his feet. Ah! But he keeps the ball, but it's just you can imagine he's just...
Nervous wreck.
Yeah. It's like, just calm.
Jamaican here cheering for Spurs. Big up to you, Elvis Goodwin. Yash Patel says,
Yes,
I'm
lovely,
in the
lovely.
Cayman Islands. Big up to you as well. If you're in the Cayman Islands, don't be shy on the super chats.
Oh.
Did he just stamp on his head?
I mean, it's one of those, not sure where he could have put his foot. Come on, lads.
We are approaching the last 10 minutes. It's still Spurs 1, Wolves 0. It's been 1-0 since the third minute. It's unbelievable this game's still 1-0, to be honest with you. Wolves have had chances. Spurs have had opportunities to square passes, but we haven't.
Oh, Bentancur, beautiful.
Oh, Bentancur with a drag back,
stuff.
sending the player the wrong direction. Kulusevski's going up the line there. Will he keep the ball in? He's pushed off the ball and...
I love that. I love seeing Bentancur start to do the little skills, because it's like you feel like he's getting his confidence back. Some of the passing and stuff looks a lot better now.
And here come Wolves on the wide area. What they're going to do? They're playing to the middle. They're in here. There's a problem. They've squared it. Oh, my God. They've missed again.
Great defending.
Or was that a block? I don't know. I've got to see the replay. And they've lost possession.
Turn.
We've done it again. We're getting away with it.
Inside.
Well done, Kulu.
Well won. Diffuse it all.
I need to see a replay of that. Was that a miss or a good block?
I thought it was Davies.
Let's have a look at this.
Yeah, it's Ben Davies. Tell you what, he has been amazing today. Just following the play.
pass was behind him as well, though.
Yeah.
It was a mixture of a poor pass and good positional play by Ben Davies.
Very good position. Oh, go on.
Son's in, but the goalie's come out. Oh, we could win it here. The goalie's off his line. Challenge. Why aren't you challenging, Spurs? Jump. Well done, Gio. Son, where are you going, son?
Love it. Keep the ball. Let's go.
Bentancur on the ball, brings out wide to Kulu. Spurs pushing now, looking to grab that second goal and surely put it to bed if we get the second. Højbjerg comes off a Wolves player and it's a throw into Spurs. We're in the last 10 minutes. Tottenham 1, Wolves 0. Brains, how's this 1-0?
I cannot believe it.
I cannot believe it.
I cannot believe it. I will say that we have started to play a little bit better.
Yeah, last 10
We're
minutes.
still getting away with one at the back, but at least we look like we could do something on the ball now.
We're always going to look like giving one away no matter what we do, right, with this squad we've got. But as long as we attack.
But we've got confident...
Oh, well done, Bentancur.
Oh, go on, Bentancur. We've got some confident ball players on the pitch now, you know? Win this.
Referee, well done.
Well done, Højbjerg. He's like, grab the ball.
Højbjerg did the most childish thing you've ever seen. He rolled over the ball and then went into like a baby sleeping position.
All right, come on, Brian.
Brian Hill passes it to, is that Højbjerg? No, Davies. Davies, yes.
No, that's Højbjerg.
Nice through
Lovely
ball.
pass inside.
Play it. Why are you holding on to the ball for so long? And you wonder why you get fouled. Release it.
Go on.
Why do some players take 4 touches when you only need 1 or 2?
You know what? Sometimes that could just be players on the pitch not saying man on, like not telling him. Oh,
We play a long ball forward, which goes to Kulu. Kulu, we're never going to win long balls. Doesn't make sense to me. And Wolves punt it forward. They win the ball in the middle. What they're going to do? They play in the middle. Spurs, can they win the press?
Lovely kill.
Good pressing from Spurs. Push Wolves back. Wolves switch the ball out wide, and we've won it back. Good pressing, Tottenham. Brian Hill,
Good work
excellent
again from
first
Brian
touch.
Hill. Inside, there's Lolo. Inside.
Some nice touches from Brian Hill. Gio on the ball. What's he going to do?
Yeah.
Plays it to
Lascelles
Hill.
will keep your run going.
Out wide. The Celso on the ball back to Hill. Just some simple 1-2.
Inside. Someone look inside. Oh my God, Emerson, not there. What are you doing there?
That's brains. That's what I mean. Just play the pass.
Simple stuff. Keep ball. Make it impossible for them to get the ball.
We've got a super chat from Andrew Dinner. If Gooners win games like this, they are title pedigree. If we win like this, we are just lucky. I did say if we win like this, everyone's going to say we're lucky. I agree with you, mate.
Yeah.
To be honest, we've ridden our luck as well, though.
We've been lucky. I mean,
we have.
Some good defending from Ben Davies, but at times we've been a little bit
But
lucky.
football is a game of taking chances, and we took our chance. And that's how the game is played.
Yeah.
So, as much as we have been lucky, Wolves haven't put the ball in the back of the net yet. And long may it stand that way.
That Wang chance was...
Mate, why did he side foot it? If he just put his laces through it, it was goal.
You know, I can't believe that.
That was awful. Spurs pressing again. Spurs pressing. We've won the ball.
That's great press. But now you're dead.
What happens here? Spurs have won the ball back. Much better pressing from Spurs. Why would you keep that in?
Why don't keep it in?
That was the most donkiest thing I've seen.
The defender is out of position.
Oh, Eric Dyer's been skinned again. Someone needs to go across. Ben Davies goes across. It's squared in the middle.
Lovely.
Emerson Royale clears the ball as the last man. Basically, Spurs kept the ball in, but kept the ball in for a Wolves player to run onto it.
I think
which was weird.
His probably thinking would have been like if he tries to back heel, it would come off the player, but he's just kept it in.
84th minute.
Lo Celso versus Dawson. That is a bit of a mismatch.
In comes another corner. Cleared.
They've been poor with their corners. They really have.
How many corners have they had today? They must have had loads. Let's have a look.
They've hit the first man a lot of the time. See? Now this is a problem.
Oh my
How is he?
God, they've missed from 5 yards
How has he got
again.
a free header? He's got a free header.
You said it's a good thing he's coming on.
I know, but look, but this isn't even a challenge in the air. Look, he's just got a free header.
That's an awful header.
Wow.
Wolves have had 10 corners.
Wow.
And they've had 14 shots on goal. We've had 4. No, total shots.
Go on,
14.
Emerson. Show him who's boss. Yes, well done.
Boy. To be fair, after the last game, we deserve a bit of luck.
Yeah.
Everything went against us last game, so...
Yeah.
Do you know what? I really hope this doesn't finish 1-1 because Wolves deserve 1-1, but I'll be gutted now. To get this far...
Go on, Kel.
Brian Hill just runs into trouble. Spurs have won it. Emerson Royale. Lo Celso, what's he going to do? Goes backwards. Spurs just keeping possession. And now the referee's given a foul after. What?
What is going on? He's lost his head half of the time though. He's been good some of the time, but other times he's been a bit of a maniac.
Wolves making 2 more changes. They're going for it. They're going to throw the kitchen sink at it now with 5 to go. I don't expect a lot of extra time here, Brains.
Huh?
I don't expect a lot of extra time.
You think it's stupid, but you think like a minimum of 5.
The goalie went down injured, didn't he?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think even when there's going to be 5. So it could be more. It could be 8. I'm going for 8. Did you hear like how Andrew was saying we only played 45 minutes of football out of
42 minutes,
42 minutes out of 110. Isn't that mental?
Sort of stopping and starting in the VARs, isn't it?
Isn't that mental, man?
Vicario gets the ball, plays it out wide. Spurs still playing from the back. Ooh. That was a little bit.
Yeah, it was a decent pass, just not quite accurate.
So we get a Dogi back next game, but we've lost Basuma. Mm-hmm. It's like 1 step forward, 1 step back.
From what I'm seeing of Bentancur, touch wood, he's probably ready to start.
Yeah, he is, Brains.
Yeah,
he is.
Probably ready to start.
Spurs on the ball now, keeping possession, pinging it around. We're being pressed.
Win! Don't stand there, Emerson.
Emerson Royale's had a stinker.
He's been so up and down. Some minutes he does something great.
He's
next
just
minute,
inconsistent, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's inconsistent. That's what you call average. When you're inconsistent, you're just average.
I think it drives me nuts is when players stand on their
Oh,
heels.
he's cut in, brilliant.
Oh, lovely Lolo.
Bentoncourt playing brilliantly. Spurs have got a
Beautiful.
chance to counter-attack. Play
Come
it
on.
wide, play it wide, play it wide. You've got to play the ball. Was that Brian Hill?
Yeah.
Oh, we're in here. It's a chance. Son, what's he going to do? Oh, my God, Son, why? Kulu, no. Play it, Kulu. Shoot. Oh, what a save.
I can't believe Lolo,
Giovanni Lo Celso
Lolo
top bins
kept that
effort.
move going. Look here. Hey.
Son with a very tame effort.
This is a good effort from Lo
But
Celso.
Kulu.
Look at that touch. Oh.
Kulu's a good player, man.
This is a great finish. That was going top.
Giovanni Lo
bins.
Celso with an absolute rasping shot, top bins that. Look at this
That
for a
was-
shot.
This was going in. It was going in. Boom.
Good save.
Got his hand on it.
It was the right height for him, wasn't it? Well done, Tottenham. We needed that.
I love
We needed
how
something.
Lolo started the move. Lo Celso made a beautiful pass inside. Gil, not strong enough on the ball.
Got to start Bentoncourt or Gio.
Yeah.
Got to do this. Stop this Højbjerg nonsense. Corner kick by Spurs comes in, cleared out. It goes to the edge of the box. Bentoncourt's on the ball. What's he going to do? He's lost possession. Don't lose it there,
Don't
Tottenham.
lose it there.
You've got to put a tackle in. He had to.
He's got to do it, yeah. It's probably
That's
gonna
a yellow,
get-
that's a yellow.
It's a yellow.
Bentoncourt's going to get a yellow. He had to take one. They were on the break if he didn't.
Fair enough.
That's the
He's
Latin
been
American
brilliant.
that
He's
we
been
know.
brilliant since he's come on. He really has.
Brains, we said at half time to do this.
Yeah.
We said at half times you said bring on Gio and Bentoncourt. I said just bring on one. We've been better since they've both come on.
Yeah.
And a lot of fans, they crap on Gio. I don't know why. He was brilliant
Yeah.
pre-season. He hasn't been given proper minutes this season.
Yeah. Give him a chance, yeah. See what he's got.
Mate, he's a
playing-
player.
he's playing in the 8 here as well. He's not playing in the 10.
I'm not saying he's like world-beating midfielder, but in this type of system, this is what he did in Spain.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, it's almost the
your
90th
time,
minute
take
now.
your
It's
time
1-0
here.
to Spurs. We're going into extra time. Boy, buckle up. Let's see what happens.
You reckon 5 to 8 minutes?
I'm going to go 5. We got up the line. It's a throw into Wolves on the halfway line.
He's putting that ball out of play.
Wolves have got the ball out wide. Stay strong, Spurs. No silly business. It goes in. Oh, no, they're in.
Silly
What a
business!
chance! And Wolves have scored in the 90th minute. They've done it. They've broken us. The 90th minute.
Keep the ball. Dyer puts the ball down the line out of play. Straight away they come back up and score. Keep the ball. It's 90 minutes.
Every time I'm in the studio, there's last minute drama. Every time I come in this studio, there's a last minute drama. Listen, if we're going to be honest, it's deserved. Let's see if this is
Ben
onside.
Davies playing him onside, way onside. And the
He's
run's
onside.
run's
Great
okay
first
anyway.
touch.
What finish?
Brilliant first touch. It's a good goal. It is
Just
what it
don't
is.
give that ball away at that point. Don't give them an easy throw in.
It's a brilliant goal. The ball to him was superb. On the volley as well, man. That's a great goal.
It's a beautiful finish, yeah.
That's a great goal. It is. It's 6 minutes of extra time. That's a fantastic goal, Brains.
Yeah.
Very
I
few
just
players can take a touch like that, then
I just
volley
think they
it.
do this thing where they let the goalkeeper slowly get the ball, and you think, goalkeeper, run to the bottom furthest point of your thing, kill the time, and then they give the ball to Dyer, puts the ball straight out.
There's a winner in this,
Unbelievable.
isn't there? There's a freaking winner in this.
You got to say that's an error from Dyer.
Come on, Spurs, let's get the winner. Come on, Spurs, let's get that winner. 5 minutes to go. Spurs still playing out from the back. We look to go forward now. What can we do? Can we respond to that blow?
Tell you what,
Spurs win a free
Brian
kick.
Kills, he gets that fill there, but he's so not strong on the ball. You just think anytime he gets the ball, he's going to get blown off it. A gush of wind's just going to blow him over. Oh, this doesn't look good. Oh, why turn? Just put the ball back to your keeper.
Sammy? Yeah. Can you block that guy? That Tommy...
Davies getting man of the match.
Well, we both said he's had a good game.
He had
right?
a good game, yeah. I think it tells you.
Come on, Spurs, we need the winner. Can we find a way? Or are we going to get absolutely sucker punched?
Just pass the ball straight. That's an elbow right to the face.
Wolves are attacking us, they're through. He's pulled him back, ref. What a
Go,
freaking hell.
go!
Oh, my.
Højbjerg!
We've played it
Players
quick
to
and
the
we've
side
given
of
it...
you. He passes it straight to a guy.
Højbjerg's just done a madness. He's played it quick.
Idiot.
Straight towards
He
when
had
it could have gone
Lolo
left and
and
right.
Kulu right next to him. Time now. Turn.
We're getting fouled. We're going to need to move the ball quicker. We've got to play it down.
Ref, get control of the game, you idiot.
A lot of people in the comments are blaming Eric Dyer. Mm-hmm. Was that Dyer's fault? I didn't get to see.
The goal, yeah. He just put the ball straight out of play when it's 90 minutes. Just hold the ball, play it. He puts the ball straight out of play. They get a throw in, and from that they just score.
They're pressing us now. We need to squeeze the game. Oh no, we've given it away. We've done it back. Spurs, I know we've got one more chance in us. I know we've got one more chance. Here we go.
Get off the
Play it
floor.
forward. Play it forward. There we go. It's out wide to Son. Spurs pushing up the field in the 93rd minute. Son's lost possession and he's wrestled to the ground. Referee, and he's treading on him. What is this?
Wow.
What is this?
Wow.
It's a free kick to Spurs.
The ref's actually given that to Wolves, and then when he's seen the afters,
Sam, you got someone spamming the chat.
he's then given it to Spurs. Oh. That's not dangerous play. Stamping on his balls. That's endangering his ability to have children. That's very dangerous. Put everyone in the box. Just put it in. Can't believe we threw this game away. Oh. I mean, I thought it was going to be 3-0, so I'd take a 1-1. But it's a big opportunity missed.
There's 1.5 minutes to go. A goal now would be mind-blowing for Spurs.
Poro's probably going to put this.
Porro
The stands
with the
or something.
delivery, please. In the ball comes. Do we have a winner here? It's a good cross in there. It's cleared to the back post, but Wolves now got a chance to clear it. Keep them in, don't let them break. Don't let them break. And they've gone forward. Wolves have got the counter-attack on us. Brilliant challenge!
From Gio.
What a challenge by Gio! Play it, Gio! Referee! And he wins the
Lovely.
foul.
That was amazing from Gio. That is a game-saving tackle right there.
Giovanni Lo Celso saving us. You got spammers in the chat, Sammy. It's a yellow card to the ex-Spurs player, Doherty.
That was unbelievable tackle from Gio Lo Celso there. Wow.
Was the crowd shouting? Premier League, what's the score?
Weird.
Spurs with the ball now. It's full time. There'll be
Get
maybe
everyone up again.
20 seconds left and we've...
Why are you messing around? Just put the
Play it
ball
forward,
up.
Spurs, play it forward. Spurs go wide. Porro comes inside now. He finds a pass, loses the ball. Spurs win the ball back. Can we keep the ball? Yes, we can. Spurs keep it alive. There's got to be one more chance. Or is it over? Where are we going with the ball?
What are you doing,
Emerson, what are you
Emerson?
doing? Play it forward, Spurs.
God, he's an idiot. Again, dreadful.
And we've given the ball
fucking
away.
play from Højbjerg. Putting the ball to a player who's got a man on. Højbjerg, God damn
Wolves
you.
now on the attack because we've given it away. This is dangerous play now. This could be problems. Oh, no! They've won it.
Oh, well. That's right. We will not take
We've
a single
absolutely
point.
shot ourselves in the foot in the last second.
Won't take a single point from the next.
We've
from the last-
absolutely shot ourselves in the
from 5
96th
games.
minute.
Dreadful. Absolutely dreadful.
Brains, it's been coming the whole game, man.
It has been coming. Unbelievable. How can you do that to yourselves?
The 96th,
Højbjerg is
97th minute,
such
they've
a
won it.
liability, man. Oh my God, he's a liability. Look at that.
Is that Eric Dyer?
No, it's Højbjerg. And then look, just stand still. Stand still.
Stand on the ball. Stand on the ball.
The guy who scores is your man, who you gave the ball away to. Track your man.
Dyer's falling asleep.
It's
Højbjerg and
as
Dyer.
well.
Højbjerg and Dyer.
I mean, I don't know how a midfielder could just run through.
To the people that say I'm negative, I told you about our defenders. I was spot on. Gutted, man. I
mean,
they deserve it. They deserve it. They deserve it. If we're being honest, they deserve it.
They should have won this game 4 or 5-1.
That was a poor performance.
They could put chances away. They'd have absolutely battered us.
This is basically Conte's team. This is basically Mourinho's team. And people think we're going to perform miracles. These players aren't good enough. Wake up to it. They're not good enough. Spurs now. Kulu's on the ball. Smashed out.
Yeah,
Kulu's pushed in the back as well. The referee's going to blow.
Yeah,
surely it's over. Scorpion Fans for Life says, I know it hurts, but it was coming. We were holding on. Yes, we were, mate. I agree. And it's over. Wolves have beaten us 2-1.
Dreadful. And you have to say...
They deserve it.
The first change didn't make sense for me. Yeah.
All right, guys, we're going to go to the instant match reaction. Thanks for watching the match. We're going to have a quick discussion, Brains and I. And then after that, we will be doing your fan call-in show. Okay. Hello, everyone. How you doing? Spurs have just lost 2-1 in the 97th minute to Wolverhampton Wanderers. It was 1-0 to Spurs with 6 minutes to go, and Wolves scored 2 in the last 6 minutes. I would say it's a sucker punch, but it's been coming all game. They definitely deserve to draw. The win, they probably edged us. If you look at the stats, Brains, possession, we had more possession. It was 58% to 41. They had 17 shots on our goal. We had 6.
Wow.
They had 4 on target. We had 2. They had 7 block shots. Passing accuracy was roughly the same. They had 3 clear-cut chances. We had 0. Tackles were pretty much the same. Fouls committed, pretty even. But in terms of chances created, clear-cut chances, and total shots, they dominated the stats. In terms of what we saw with the eyes, kind of felt the same, Brains.
Yeah, I thought, like, let's be honest. They could have been. They had clearer chances. We've got a more renowned front line, and we didn't create clear enough chances. Bentancur came on, and there seemed to be a little bit more coming. And then even when Gio came on, there was even a little bit more. So I think both those players, for me, should be starting. You know, Højbjerg, Basuma's out. Højbjerg's got to go. Like, towards the end there, he gave the ball away so many times. I'm not saying this entire game is bad, but he just... These are the dying moments of a game. We get a little free kick, and it looks like we could just play it. He's got Lolo here, he's got Kulu next to him, and he plays it inside to a player who's got a man on him. Lose the ball, and then it's all over. You know what I mean? So he does it again. He's like, he just isn't on it for me. So I think the chances they had, they should have won that easily. Should have won it easily. The fact that we hung in 1-0 for as long as we did was just pretty much lucky. Good defending occasionally from Ben Davies, who deserved. Oh, I don't know if you can give a man of the match to a team that's lost, 2-1. But yeah, I just think that it had defeat written all over it before the game. I said we were going to lose 3-0, so I'm quite surprised that we even got a goal. But we got 1 goal after 5 minutes of play at the start. 3 minutes. Yeah, 3 minutes. But then we played well for 5 minutes, and then, I think this Basuma on a yellow and trying to stay away from suspensions closed him down, so he was non-existent the whole game. Non-existent. Like, what did he do the whole game?
Yeah, Brains, I agree. I think for me that was a poor performance by Spurs. I wasn't expecting a good performance because I'm one of the fans for the last 4 years that's been saying stop blaming Mourinho, stop blaming Conte, stop blaming managers, the players aren't good enough. In the summer, we bought some really good players. Madison, Dogie came back from a loan period. Van der Ven, we signed Vicario. These are good players, and it allowed us to play the type of football that Ange plays.
Yeah.
Once they got injured or suspended, we're now back to the team Conte had, Nuno, and all the stick fans gave them. No, it's the players. I've been saying for years, stop blaming these managers. These managers win everywhere. Ange is a winner everywhere he's been. Conte, everywhere he's been. Mourinho, everywhere he's been.
Yeah.
They come here and it fails, and it's because when we depend on the squad, not the first 11, we aren't good. The football today was woeful. If you look at it from an individual perspective, Dyer, average. Ben Davies, probably our best player. Porro, average. Emerson, not good today. Højbjerg, below average. Bentancur and Lo Celso came on, and I thought they did something. Brian Hill came on, did nothing.
He's not strong enough.
He's not good enough.
He's not a Prem player.
He's never been good enough. We did an analysis on him on my channel. He's never been good.
No, he's never been good enough.
So you look at the players on the pitch.
Not strong enough for the ball.
But that said, somehow we were 1-0 up. They were missing chance after chance after chance.
Good player who takes his run to the front post. He does what good players do. If he wasn't,
who's this we're talking about?
Brennan Johnson.
If
he wasn't on the pitch, we don't go one ahead.
That's right.
You know? So you're right. It's the example of like the good. Look, we're building a squad, and I think when those new players who we've brought into the squad, when they're not available, do not expect a single point, because if we go back to players from last season, we know they're dreadful. We're not going to get a single point until all our good players are back. All the new players are back, or until we get to January and we buy more new good players. Aston
Villa can finish. Right, if we play this against Villa, that's a loss. Man City, I'm telling you now, are going to tear us to pieces.
I think the next
we're not getting anything at the Etihad.
I think next 2 games could be 3 or 4-0 against Villa, loss,
and then we got West Ham at home.
Maybe 5 or 6. I think West Ham beat us 2-3-0. Who's after West Ham?
We just can't play with Ben. We cannot play with Ben Davies and Dyer at the back, and we cannot play with Emerson, a right back at left back. He can't do it. And on top of that, you then put Højbjerg as the defensive mid to protect the 2 donuts at the back. It's literally, at the start of the stream, I said, if you're going to start Davies and Dyer, do not put Højbjerg in front of them, because that's your defensive pyramid, your triangle in front of them. It's literally vulnerable, vulnerable, vulnerable. And the 2 players that cost us in the 97th minute were Højbjerg and Dyer. And I said this before kickoff.
But even when Basuma,
so frustrating.
It looked like they were doing a pivot, because sometimes Basuma was in the 6, and even he didn't look great in the 6. He was making mistakes.
Basuma had an average game at best. Basuma was not good, and he's missing the next game as well.
Yeah, I think it's probably even. I think at some point it's good for him to just get this out of the way. You know, like this suspension coming, get the suspension out of the way, and just then come back and start playing football again, because he has been bad since he's been come back from his red card. It's not been.
Yeah, maybe he just needs a clean 0 start in the yellows. See, for me, I'm upset because I'm a Spurs fan and I'm gutted that we lose games. But I've been one of the. I'm not going to go down the Levy out route. This isn't about Levy out, but I've been one of the very vocal fans, and you know, it's like Brains. I get my fair share of abuse for it.
Yeah.
I've been saying for ages, until the owners show ambition to build a squad and stop thinking managers can convert average players into good players. The second string squad, no manager in the world turns them into top level players.
Yeah.
Conte performed a miracle getting top 4, and Arsenal bottling it. Let's be honest, Arsenal choked. And we were still top 4 when Conte got sacked. The football was terrible to watch.
Yeah.
And
it had to be.
it was. And he was stubborn, but he got us 4th and 4th.
Yeah.
And fans turned on him. Now Ange has lost 2 in a row in very painful circumstances. Do you think it's going to get better from here? No, I don't.
No.
Without Van der Ven as a partnership for Romero, without Madison for the creativity, and then without decent subs to come on, the positive I take from today is I do think we can do something in midfield with Gio and Bentancur.
Yeah. But I
do think there's something there.
I think I almost go. Do I even really risk Bentancur's
You can't.
fitness?
Suma's injured.
I know. I'd maybe say Donnelly. You know, at this point,
Would you phone a kid in this circumstance?
yes. In this circumstance, it's a.
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like the
What
next,
have you got to lose, right? If
the
you're
next
losing
few
every game?
games, we are not going to win them at all. There's no chance in hell. So bring the kids on. I'd probably start Davies. He was decent. Davies, Phillips, or Darrington. Just get them games. Just like the only reason you might not is that look, if it is going to be 5 or 4, it deserves to be Dyer. It deserves to be the players who we know are shit. Don't maybe bring the kids in at the back and let them take the fall, you know. But then maybe they come in and they have a little bit about them, and it's only 2-0 losses. I'd be like, whoa, these kids are amazing. If we hold Villa to only 2-0 with those kids at the back, I'd be like, these kids have actually got something.
It's something to build off on, right?
Yeah. Whereas if we go into what do we gain? You know, it's like you play for a moment. But you also play for the future.
The problem is, I think there's a lot of Spurs fans who believe we can really win with these players the next 4, 5, 6 games.
It's one of the most insane things about fandom. Watching all the pump-ups and the build-ups of all the different channels to this game here today, I was just like, how are we going to win this game? Everyone going, we're going to win this game. This is the one game we'll win. I'm like, how? They beat Man City. They did well against Liverpool. How are they going to
They should have beaten Man United at Old Trafford.
Yeah, how? They got robbed that game, unbelievably.
That's what I mean. They should have beaten them.
How are we in this situation?
With these donuts.
It's madness, the way...
And again, we're expecting the good players to work wonders with the average players and play a technical type of football where first touch, quick progression of the ball, laying it off at the right time, right weight of pass, decision making, all has to be on point for this kind of football to work.
Yeah.
And when you've got the first 11, you're like, they can do it. As soon as you make 4 or 5 subs, you're like, we can't do this now. We can't do this. And you saw it in attack. It broke down too many times defensively. I thought playing out from the back today, we actually did quite well. Playing out from the back today, we did well.
That was our little chance when they pushed
that surprised me.
Past them, you know, which has always been something that we kind of, you know, like that famous breakout against Man City, you know, that like when it breaks down, you play inside, but then we had Kane as the guy inside who could like whip balls over. It was amazing to see Lola come on. Like the moments in the game today, like if you think about if you had like a soundometer, you know, like if you had like a meter, all the would have came from in the first half. Sarr doing something great, you know, Brennan Johnson scoring, Kulu doing lovely little movements, you know, his little flick for the goal, and then in the second half, nothing until Lolo comes on and he does something great, and then Gio like game-saving, what would have been a game-saving tackle, like great things. The great things that happened were those players. Everyone else, dead.
Yeah.
Højbjerg, all you get from Højbjerg when you watch him is, every 5 minutes.
Why Højbjerg? Why?
Like, why?
Why?
Like 3 or 4 times. Like I remember at the start of the second half, I came in, you were like, Højbjerg's just done a madness. And then it was like, throughout the second half, all that, so many times.
We've got a super chat from Eugene Park who says, I remember this feeling being as a Spurs fan, constant disappointment. Well, all I'll say to you is, until our owners decide to build a good squad of 16 to 18 players that are all of a decent level, this will always happen to us. And imagine, Brains, we're not in Europe.
No.
We're not in Europe, and we're at the Carabao Cup. One game a week.
This shouldn't be the biggest problem in the world.
No.
But I think that's why I think you have to look at it. The positive thing of it is like this is happening because we only had 11 good players. So five or 6 of them are gone now.
And you'd say the key ones as well.
Yeah. The best ones.
Like
Romero,
the ones that were having the best season.
Yeah, Romero, VDV, and Madison.
And Udogie.
And Udogie.
He's our best wing back.
As soon as we lost those in one game, I was like, I genuinely was like, I don't think I can watch this.
Take Vicario out, we're in a relegation battle.
Oh, yeah.
Take Vicario out, we're in a relegation battle.
Yeah. Like, depending on how long this went, like, I don't see us getting a single point until January. And then we lose Bissouma and Son and Sarr.
I think we'll get... No, I disagree there because I feel that Udogie and Romero will be back in 3 games. Udogie's back in 1, Romero's back in 3. That will stabilise it a bit.
So you think we'll win something? You think we'll get points?
Let's go through the fixtures quickly. Let's go through the fixtures. We've got a super chat here. Thank you so much from Omar. He says, look what happens when teams lose key players to injuries. The entire identity shifted for the squad. Not to be a downer, but I really hope this doesn't string to a losing streak with young fans chanting Ange out. Listen, the only thing you can say out is Levy out, not Ange out.
It's got nothing to do with Ange. He can't do anything. He doesn't have a squad.
He's got a centre-back who's not extending his contract. The club don't want to extend his contract. They want him out. We've got a centre midfielder in Højbjerg that we don't want at the club. We're prepared to sell him, but didn't want to leave. We've got wing-backs that he inherited from the previous manager.
Who were probably never good enough, Emerson, to be honest. He can have an all right game every now and then, but not enough.
And we've got no options for a defensive substitution that is of an experienced level. We're looking now at under 21 kids that have never played Premier League football. So to put it on Ange, I just think he didn't play a high line today. Everyone said, if he does that, he didn't do that today, right? He did not do that, people. We lost today because of individual failures, and those individuals aren't good enough for Spurs.
Yeah. Only criticism I have, but it's not even a criticism because he's got to make big decisions, was taking Sarr off, because I thought Sarr had something about him. But he brought Gio on. People wanted to see Gil, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'd never have. So I think you can't really... He's tried to answer as many questions as possible. He's tried to keep the game going. He's tried to go out and play brave football. I think we should all be looking at the game as like, look, oh, wow, like in this troubled times, we've tried to play good football. We've tried to dominate the ball. We just don't, without our good players, we don't have the players to do that style. We just simply don't. And then you can't say, oh, well, then Ange should play a different style. No, we don't have the players to do the other styles either. We don't.
We don't. We can't do the low block either.
No.
Just got another super chat here. Sorry, guys, I'm falling behind on the super chats. Kenny Loy says, don't know how Dyer and Davies are playing this level. We agree, buddy. We said it before the game.
Respect where it's due. Davies did have a good game.
Davies was our best defender today.
It's troublesome to gather with them because Davies... Look, the goal was conceded. Davies had to come across to right centre-back.
So he's given away the free kick. Who gave that a free kick away?
Højbjerg. Look, when Højbjerg just stands...
Who's number 18? Lo Celso gave it away.
Højbjerg, is he getting back?
Lo Celso gave away the free kick.
Højbjerg, look, lets his man go.
Half asleep.
That was the guy that Højbjerg... Look, so Højbjerg passed that ball to the guy.
I've got another super chat from Amar who says, I agree with Levy out, but look at United. Those fans are screaming Ten Hag out with their injury list. Fans are crazy this day. Yeah, they are. Fans are fickle.
Yeah.
Super chat from Scorpions for Life. Thank you so much. Porro, man of the match. Kulu, lack of G.
Porro, man of the match in a game that we've lost 2-1.
Needed to be addressed.
Come on.
Scorpions for Life. I don't know about that. You're allowed your opinion, though, buddy. You're allowed your opinion. Right, Brains. So these are the fixtures coming up.
All right, hit me.
Villa at home.
3-4-0 loss.
Man City away.
5-6-0 loss.
West Ham at our ground.
2-0 loss.
Newcastle at our ground. 1 or 2-0.
Probably 1 or 2-0 loss, yeah.
Forest away. Romero's back and Udogi's back.
That's the one.
I say we win that. I say we win that one.
If there's going to be a win, it's that one. But at their
then
ground...
we've got Everton at our ground. I reckon we can win that.
I think Forest beat us 1-0 at their ground.
No.
Everton,
okay, I'm going for a win there.
Everton at our ground.
I think we'll beat them.
If you didn't beat Everton at our ground, then shocking. I think that if that's is that the 6th game?
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 6th game. Yeah.
Okay, so I said no points in 5. I think we win the Everton, break the thing.
Brighton away after that. Problems.
I mean, if we've got full team back, sure, but we won't.
We won't have a full team back.
So now Brighton that one,
and then we've got Bournemouth at our ground. We'll beat Bournemouth. They're awful.
Hopefully.
They're awful, Brains. And then we've got a 2-week break. So really, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In the next 8 games, we're saying really 2 or 3 wins.
I'm saying 1 or 2 max.
Jesus Christ.
I'm saying 2 is hopeful. Nottingham Forest and
unless it gives the youngsters a chance in defence and they shine. And he stops playing Højbjerg. Just
at least in the next 3 games. The next 2 games for sure, because I don't think they're winnable at all. Give the kids a go. Give the kids a go. And hope that fans have a tiny minutiae of sense in them to understand that their kids are getting a goal because these games are losses anyway.
The thing is, right, some of us predicted we would lose this game because we know what this team's like. We're not deluded to think that the manager can polish a turd, right?
Yeah.
Some of us predicted this.
3-0, I said.
Which is why we're predicting the games coming up, we're in big trouble because we don't have our best team. Anyone who thinks Ange can get a number out of this slot and we're going to play really good football and
You
beat...
just don't understand football.
You don't understand football.
Yeah.
We've seen it for 4 years.
You can't... And one of the hardest things is like...
Poch, in the last 3 months before he got sacked at Spurs, who plays attacking football, he couldn't get a tune out of them.
Yeah. You have to... What you should be doing is looking at that game going... That's actually quite amazing that Spurs have only lost that game too. Well, they should have won the game, right? And that would have been unbelievable, right? It would have been lucky. It would have been unbelievable considering that Dyer's not played all season. He's played 40 minutes. Lolo's come back from an ACL. He's played 40 or something minutes. Gio's not had a kick of the ball all season. You know, like, you've got a lot of players, you know, Johnson's came and started and stopped injuries on and off. You know, you've got all this. You've got your 4 or 5 best players out. Basuma's on a yellow, can't really play football. All of that is amazing that we got.
Spamming the chat. Sorry.
All of that happening means it is amazing that we went 1-0 up and lasted as long as we did. That game should have been 3 or 4-0.
We lasted so long because Wolves couldn't finish their dinner. Mm-hmm. That's the only reason. And 1 or 2 really good defensive, 3 or 4 good defensive plays by our defenders. They did an all right job at times as well.
Davies impressed me. I mean, sometimes Davies does impress me.
Are we? Do we agree then? We're not blaming Ange for this result.
No,
we can't blame Ange
unless he's God. Unless you know what I mean.
The only
unless
thing,
he controls the universe. Do you mean?
Unless he has mystical powers.
Yeah.
The only thing that we question, it's just a question, was the decision to take off Pape Sarr the right one?
That's a tough one. I mean, the commentators even said it was like he's been their best player.
Yeah, and maybe should we have given a youngster a chance? But listen, he sees him in training. He knows what's best, right? So I think with not starting, the problem is, do you know what? I feel sorry for Ange. We know what Dyer and Davies are like because we've got 9 years experience with these clowns.
Yeah, he's got to see it.
He's trying to give them a chance. He's got to see it.
But he saw it.
Perfectly said.
He saw it in pre-season, and they never touched the pitch. And then we're in this situation where they've got to play. And you'd think
we can't handle the injuries. We can't handle the injuries.
They're pros who play national football. Surely you've got to give them a chance over kids who are playing Premier League 2. You know, or like playing under 23s. You've got to give them a chance over them.
Yeah.
You know? And to be honest, like, I just think over a 90-minute period, Dyer might do some decent things somewhere along the line, but he's going to let you down at the end.
The issue is, Brains, the teams we're playing now are the top 10 teams. These aren't the Cadam fodder. These are teams that are challenging for European places.
Yeah.
And very, very quickly, we're going to tumble down this table.
Yeah.
The only hope we've got is we've got to win at least half of the games.
Just keep hoping teams lose fixtures and so we hang on as much as possible. But 1 in 5 maybe, but I think all 5.
Look, you always want to try and put a positive spin on things, but for me that performance was rubbish.
Yeah.
It wasn't good enough.
The positive spin was Gio looked decent and Lolo looked brilliant. And like Lolo, and that's not Lolo looking 100% him. I thought he was 70% himself. And that was still better than anyone else. You know, he wouldn't have been Maddison.
I just felt when we did attack, we didn't attack in numbers. But once Benton, Cork, and then Lo Celso was on, we did attack more in numbers. But still, we didn't get any shots away.
But the problem was...
Other than that Lo Celso one where the goalie made a good save.
But the problem is Son actually had a couple of chances that were really good. Johnson had that chance, but it was put slightly behind him. Kulu should have put that ball across. That was one of the biggest moments of the game, and he didn't. And he
you're right. When we had 4 at the back.
We had these like 3 or 4 big chances that we didn't even trouble keeper that much.
The problem is, it's kind of like the Chelsea game where we had 4 big chances, but Chelsea had 10. In the same period of time.
Yeah.
So, we had 2 or 3 really good chances.
But they should have buried theirs.
But they had 6 or 7. So it's like...
Ficario saved us in the first half. Hines missed an absolute setter.
If we got a draw, we would have said, do you know what? Fair enough.
I would have bit your hand off for a draw, yeah.
We would have said, fair enough. Losing it is the last kick of the ball is a killer. But when you look at the stats... A loss makes sense. So, but it just hurts because you'd rather just lose in that 60th minute knowing what's coming rather than you've held on for so long. And in literally in what we did to Sheffield United, they've just done to us.
Yeah. Yeah.
They made their subs, they come on and they changed the game.
You can't walk away from that game being too disheartened because you have to know what the situation is. You have to know what we're in. You know?
Yeah, respect the average players on the pitch. They are what they are. They're not good enough to put in a performance against regardless of Wolves' position in the league. We spoke earlier. They've been good.
You do it like this.
Wolves have been good this season. They've got a good manager.
How many of our players played below their potential, and how many of our players played above their potential?
Well, let's go for it. Vicario
is brilliant, so he plays to his potential.
I think he could have done better for the first goal, though. To get beat on the near post, I think he could have done better.
What's that first one?
The volley.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's a fucking... I just don't think he's...
The thing is, he dived the right way. Okay, all right. Fair enough. Vicario had a good game, all right. Porro.
Porro, I think, is playing... He had a good game. I say he's on potential.
On potential. Dyer. Normal. That's his level.
He can't play any better.
Davies. That's his level.
I think Davies played above his potential.
Yeah. Emerson Royale.
I don't think he's good enough to play.
He's not left back.
Yeah.
He's not left back.
He holds the ball, so he's playing under his potential. If he could just... He does have really good talent. If he could move the ball quick and see that's cooler to do that. The little tricks, that's not cool.
Yeah,
Get the Brazilian out of you. Move the ball quicker, you know?
Is that his level? That's his level.
I think he's better than that. Because I've seen him at right back.
Okay, he underperformed. Højbjerg, that's...
Underperformed. Højbjerg goes and plays for Denmark and has world-class performances, but in a different part of the pitch.
Yeah, he's higher up. Okay, underperformed. Papisar, I think he performed at his level.
I think he's actually got even a little bit further to go. I think if he can get
he's got bags of potential.
So he's got more to go.
Basuma underperformed?
Underperformed.
Son
underperformed. Son
got no service.
Didn't get much.
No service. Kulu,
I think
there's more.
Could do more.
Brennan Johnson, we don't really know, I guess.
He put a chance away, but he's better than that as well.
So
I think Johnson could play
Brains,
better.
are we saying then that we underperformed or players showed their true level? Because it seems like we underperformed then.
Well, I think the problem is you've got players who underperformed and you've got players who can't play any bigger. And then
the defenders.
So you're always going to...
So the midfield and attack underperform, but the defensive line, look, that's what they are.
Yeah. And you ever going to win a game that way?
No.
Do you know what I mean? What you need is so if our 11 come on, we lose games or we draw games because enough players underperform. This here, underperformance is okay because you had a bad day, right? But you're all quality. You had a bad day. You got a draw. You got a loss, right? Fair enough. We can't control this. We don't have enough good players on the pitch to overperform. You know, Dyer's got to overperform every game. We lost 4-1 and Dyer overperformed. Do you know what I mean?
I know.
So that's the problem. As fans, we can't expect anything more.
Listen, I got called miserable and poison because I said backhand in January.
Your mum's been a bit harsh.
Do you want to hear what your dad said? Yeah, miserable and poison because I said back Ange in January or leave you out. Because for me, this is all on the owners building a squad now for this man, right?
Yeah.
The owners get a bit of breathing space because look, it's going to take time to rebuild it. I get that.
Yeah.
But we cannot afford to go into January with this, we've spent the Kane money.
Yeah.
We're going to have to get creative in the transfer. No. We're gonna end up below mid-table unless you go in and spend the money needed for the exact type of players this manager needs. Because if you don't, it's curtains.
But if this falls
and the season becomes a write-off, and then the fans, I know what our fans are like. They will be Ange out. They will go Ange out eventually. They said they wouldn't do it to Conte, they did it to him. They'll do it to this guy as well.
If the Spurs fan base is Ange out, I'm hanging it up for a while.
I'm hanging it up for a while as well.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to be anywhere near it. No. I can't go to the ground arguing with people about how could you possibly blame this on Ange. Like, this works in Levy's favour. If this all goes tits up and we can't, it seems like we'll be fighting for top four. He loves that. Because then he's going to go, well, this isn't the time to go big on any signings. We'll just get some small little things in.
No,
you know?
they need.
If we were up at the top and it came January, he'd have to go for a big play. He'd have to, back the manager now. But that could be gone now.
Brains, I fully agree. There's no point in having this amazing stadium, all these wonderful training grounds, all this lovely hoo-ha about the club, and then we can't field a team worthy of playing, putting in a performance that can actually look like it's going to win a game of football. If you can't do that, you have defeated the object of being a top 6 football club in England. You are not a top 6 club. Stop talking like that.
Yeah.
So they have to back him.
Moving forward, we need Aston Villa to have 2 players sent off. We need them to have something bad that day.
A fire in the south stand so we can abandon the match.
Yeah. We need a hand of God right
By the way,
here.
I don't want to fire in the south stand. We've got a super chat here from Kenny Lloyd who says, at least I have a reason to get shit-faced now. Thanks, Spurs. Mate, do what you got to do.
You got to just enjoy your weekend at this point. You can't expect.
Yeah.
For the situation we're in, you can't expect any better.
No. Brains, it's been a pleasure.
Cheers, dude.
My
Glad
man.
I'm stepping for Si.
Love
Last
the
minute.
1991 FA Cup shirt as well.
This is where I came into being a Spurs
And me,
fan.
actually.
Yeah.
And me. Yeah.
So I got to go do physio. I shouldn't have had this beer. God damn.
He's going to make drown your sorrows. Guys, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you watching. Special like, subscribe. We will be doing the fan call-in show in about, 20, 25 minutes, something like that. So hang around for that if you're a channel member. If not, become a channel member and you can call in. Otherwise, come on, you Spurs.